5:30 left to go in the first. 26-4 lead for the Tigers. Brown out to Thomas in the corner. We do apologize as we've been having some internet connection issues here from Southland. So if we buffer or drop, hang with us. We'll get it back. Sammy Smith driving in for the shot there. 10 points in the first half for Smith. A 28-4 lead for Risco here. 5 minutes to go in the first half now. Whitaker to Vaughn. Vaughn back to up top to Whitaker. Tipped out by Baker. Louie now. Whitaker looking for help now. Trying to get away from Rogers. Picks up the dribble, looking for help. Tipped out. Out front now to Baker. Baker wide open to the hoop. Lays it in nice and easy. 6 points in the quarter for Baker. Brown will bring it back up the floor now. Runs offense for the Mustangs. Thomas sets the screen. Pass was looking for Thomas. Godsey out front to Rogers. Rogers lays it in nice and easy. First points in the game for Eli Rogers. A timeout taken by Coach Babb and the North Pemiscot Mustangs. 4:18 to go in the first half. Risco out front, 32-4. We'll be back after this.
Nutrien Ag Solutions can offer a full complement of agricultural products and services, including fertilizer, seed, crop protection, chemicals, and custom application. For fast, dependable service, call Nutrien Ag at Cooter at 695-2126, Reeves at 737-2218, or contact any of their other Boot Heel locations. Yes, for integrity, value, and dependability, call Nutrien Ag Solutions in the same location for over 45 years.
Welcome back once again. Southland High School location for the Tri-County Conference Tournament. Second of 4 matchups for you today. And 1 seed Risco, a big lead over 8 seed North Pemiscot here. 4:13 to go in the first half. 32-4, the lead for Risco. Smiles Brown crosses into the front court. Looking for Louie on the low post. Now Thomas, he'll pull up for 3. Right wing, no good. Whitaker the rebound for North Pemiscot. High arching shot there, and that's just off the mark. Smith going to take it coast to coast for Risco. He'll put it in for 2. And we do apologize if we start buffering on you. Just hang tight. We will get our internet connection back. Brown trying to get around Rogers. Almost loses the handle on it, but stays with it. Now he'll pull up. Offense once again. Vaughn with it. Now Vaughn looking for help. Gives it to Whitaker. Whitaker hands it back off to Brown. Brown trying to get around Fortner. Brown driving. Thomas, right side. He'll dribble up top. Godsey in tow. And stolen away by Owen Fortner. Fortner going to take it all the way and slam it home for Risco Tigers here. Big lead for Risco. 3 minutes to go here in the first half. Brown crosses the timeline into the front court. Trying to get around Rogers. Looking for Louie on the low post. Now triple team. Louie will dribble out. Picks up the dribble, hands it to Brown. Brown now looking for help. And gets it to Louie, but it's stolen away by Godsey. Rogers with it now. Fortner drives. That's good. Off the back glass for 2. 7 points for Owen Fortner here in the first half. Brown's going to let the basketball roll, even though the clock's still running. Not exactly sure what he thinks he's going to do there. Thought maybe the clock had stopped, but 2:10 to go in the first half. Trying to get around Rogers. Finally get some separation. Whitaker, top of the key. Marshall, low post. That's blocked out of the air by Calvert. Picked up by Godsey. Alley pass tipped out by Whitaker into the hands of Rogers. Fortner comes out with it. Can't get the shot to fall now, and Whitaker, through heavy traffic, pulls up top of the key. Hands it off to Brown. Miles will pull up for the long 3. That's off the mark. Sammy Smith out front to Riley Calvert. Calvert, layup off the backboard. Riley's 4th point in the ball game. 40-4, the lead for Risco. Minute 20 left in the first half here as Whitaker trying to get around Fortner. Whitaker driving, and he'll be pushed. That is Fortner picking up his team's first here in the second. Lawman back in the ball game for the Mustangs as Carson Thomas checks out. Vasquez back into the ball game, and Carlisle back in the ball game for the Tigers. Lawman takes it in the corner. Dribble out, trying to get around Landon Baker. Picks up the dribble now, looking for help. Hands it off to Brown. Brown now has Landon Baker in tow. Brown driving. Loses a handle on it, tipped out by Vasquez. Brown's jumper from the lane somehow bounces away. And Calvert can't keep it from going out of bounds. Turns it over to the Mustangs. Less than a minute to go now here in the first half. Miles Brown will take it out for the Mustangs. Up top to Whitaker. Tipped out by Godsey. Whitaker the jumper. No good. Vaughn touched it last as it went out of bounds. Turns it over to Risco. Vasquez will inbound. Gets it to Landon Baker. He'll bring it up the floor. Carlisle left side now. Godsey in the lane. Godsey driving. Shot is good, and he'll go to the line, try to convert a three-point play. That is Carson Louis picking up his second foul half. Second foul for North Pemiscot here in the second quarter. Shot from Godsey is in as he makes the free throw. 43-4, the lead for Risco. North Pemiscot up the floor with it. Whitaker trying to get around Carlisle. So he pushes in. Miles Brown with it now. So he drives in. Jumper from the lane. Bounces around. And stripped out by Vaughn. Was looking for Louis underneath, and Louis comes out with it after it was tipped. Miles Brown with it now, left wing. Carson Louis in the corner. Carson driving. Floater. Can't get it to fall. And a foul on, I believe, the Risco Tigers here. That's Riley Calvert picking up the foul. That is his third in the ball game. Second for Risco here in the second quarter. It's on the floor, so North Penn will take it out from the baseline. 7.7 seconds left here in the first half. Vaughn will inbound for North Pemiscot. Was looking for Whitaker, stolen away by Carlisle. Out front to Vasquez, and that shot will not go. Baker puts it back in. 10 points in the first half for Baker. Final seconds here in the first half, and Miles Brown almost sunk a half-court shot there, but we'll go to halftime with Risco out front, 45-4 over North Pemiscot. We'll be back with a breakdown of the first half right after this.
Glad participating in high school sports plays a huge role in developing the leaders of tomorrow. That's why Danny Glass is glad to help boost high school sports in this area as a sports booster. Again, good luck to all area high school teams from Danny Glass, your Pemiscot-Dunklin Electric Co-op Director for District 1.
Year after year, you can rely on the experts at Greenpoint Ag in Deering to work alongside you for more profitable acres. Greenpoint Ag is among the leaders in ag technology and will deliver better results for you, our area farmers. Contact Greenpoint Ag today for more information, 573-757-6253, or stop in Greenpoint Ag on Highway J in Deering. Greenpoint Ag is proud to be part of the Deering community and supports our area youth. Greenpoint Ag wishes you and your family happy holidays and a profitable new year.
You were in an accident. You're okay, but your vehicle is damaged. What do?
First, call your insurance company and let them create a claim number. Then call Rodney at Pitts Collision and Towing Service in Steele. Rodney Pitts and Marie Alsop will process your claim and start the process of getting your vehicle back to its pre-accident condition. Don't let your insurance company steer you out of town. Choose Pitts Collision and Towing Service. Pitts Collision and Towing Service is known for their repairs on all foreign and domestic vehicles. They now offer plastic welding, which makes your rubber or plastic bumpers look brand new. In addition, Pitt's Collision and Towing Service has a large stock of auto parts and small truck parts. Call Pitt's Collision and Towing Service today at 573-695-4741 or 573-837-3228.
Or stop by Pitt's Collision and Towing Service today, 121 South Walnut in Steele.
For almost 100 years, MFA Oil has put all our energy into energy by being the local fuel, propane, and lubricant solution that consistently delivers for people and businesses in this area. So if you need to keep your truck rolling, your home heated, or your farm equipment running like a well-oiled machine, give us a call, because we're a company that's never idle and we're just down the road. MFA Oil. We live where you do. To find the MFA Oil location nearest you, visit mfaoil.com.
Cena State Bank, serving Southeast Missouri for nearly a century. Here's Will Mobley.
We're proud of our history, but we're looking to the future. We never get tired of helping families buy their first home or upgrade to a newer or bigger home. Our loan officers are enthusiastic to help. The investment folks make in their home pays off with a better lifestyle.
Need a loan? Call Cena State Bank. Banking made simple. An equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Welcome back once again, Cardwell, Missouri, Southland High School, home of the Rebels. They are the gracious hosts for the Tri-County Conference Tournament here in 2025. And we're at the halfway point in our second of 4 games for you here in the opening round, and it is 1 seed Risco over 8 seed North Pemiscot, 45-4 here at the halfway point. Looking at the scoring breakdown for each team, starting with North Pemiscot, Miles Brown, 2 points, and Marshall Vaughn, 2 points for the Mustangs. Miles Brown, 2 points coming on the free throws. The Mustangs 2 of 4 in the first half. All 4 of those coming from Miles Brown, so he is 50% from the free throw line, 2 for 4. For the Risco Tigers, starting at the top, working our way down, Landon Baker in double digits with 10, Eli Rogers with 2, Caden Carlisle with 3, Josiah Vasquez with 4, Owen Fortner with 7, Sammy Smith leading the way for the Risco Tigers, 12 points in the first half. Riley Calvert with 4, and Clayton Godsey with 3 for Risco. Risco 6 of 9 shooting from the free throw line in the first half, as we still have about 5 minutes left here at halftime. Taking a look at some changes, as Perry mentioned earlier in our first game, but in the junior varsity boys bracket, no game today, as Holcomb and Delta C7 JV squads, each with some injuries, so not enough players to compete. So the shift in the bracket is 1 seed Cooter gets a bye all the way to the championship game on Thursday. And tomorrow at 5:30, it'll be 3 seed Southland and 2 seed Risco battling it out to see who will take on 1 seed Cooter in the JV bracket. One matchup already complete today, 2 seed Gideon over 7 seed Holcomb. So Gideon advances. They'll take on the winner of 3 seed Cooter and 6 seed Southland. Our nightcap, 8 o'clock tonight. And 1 seed Risco, if they can finish out the half here with the victory over the Mustangs, will take on the winner of our next bout at 6:30 between 4 seed Delta C7, 5 seed Clarkton. Still a full half to play here in this matchup as Risco leads at 45-4 at the half. We'll take one more break here at halftime. Come back with the second half in this one right after this.
Participating in high school sports is a great way to build strength, stability, and character that can last a lifetime. And that's why your 25th District Missouri State Senator Jason Bean is pleased to support high school sports throughout Butler, Carter, Dunklin, Mississippi, New Madrid, Oregon, Pemiscot, Ripley, Stoddard, and Wayne counties. Good luck to the athletes, teams, coaches, and families from 25th District Missouri State Senator, the Honorable Jason Bean of Holcomb, Missouri. Paid for by JasonBeanForSenate.com, Lana Logan Temple's treasurer.
When you think of sweet, delicious watermelons and cantaloupes in the Boot Heel, only one place comes to mind: Weaver's Farm in Holcomb. Weaver's Farm is family owned and operated and has been providing top quality produce and other row crops for over 5 decades. They are the melon headquarters for the Boot Heel. Follow Weaver Farms on Facebook for specials and updates. Weaver's Farm on Highway 25 in Holcomb is proud of all the area youth and loves supporting the Holcomb Hornets.
Mako Companies wants to wish good luck to both teams and congratulate them for their accomplishments so far this season. Mako Companies is a multifaceted company specializing in the management of commercial housing. They can develop large-scale multifamily housing, and Mako Construction has served as general contractor for hundreds of multifamily developments spanning 10 states. Good luck to both teams from Mako Companies in Clarkton.
The Junction Convenience Store on Highway 25 and B in Holcomb can satisfy any craving. Stop in today and try their crispy crunch fried chicken. In the mood for pizza? The Junction has Hunt's Brothers Pizza with your favorite toppings, or try one of the Junction's delicious deli sandwiches. Fill up with tasty treats from the Junction Convenience Store on Highway 25 and B in Holcomb, a proud supporter of our area youth. The Junction wishes the Holcomb Hornets good luck.
Baker Implement Company and Case IH are proud to support area high school athletics the same way we've supported our customers in the community for 85 years. Visit any of our 13 locations in Southeast Missouri and Northeast Arkansas to experience the power of red and the service and support that has kept customers coming back since 1938.
Case IH and Baker Implement Company, supporting our community on the basketball court and in your field.
Superintendent Dr. Misty Galloway, along with the Southland School Board, administration, and staff, would like to invite you to the Tri-County Tournament this week at Southland High School. We're proud of our teams, our school, and our community, and we're excited to welcome you as you cheer on your favorite teams and players. Good luck to the Southland Rebels from all of us at Southland Schools in Cardwell, Missouri. Thank you for your support, and we hope you enjoy the games.
When you need childcare, trust Kids R Us Daycare in Holcomb. For over 17 years, Kids R Us Daycare has been providing a loving and fun atmosphere for your children, from babies to toddlers and even big kids. You can trust Kids R Us Daycare in Holcomb. Contact Kids R Us Daycare today for more information about full or part-time care for your kiddos. Call 573-792-3390. That's 792-3390. Kids R Us Daycare on Highway 25 in Holcomb, where your kids can learn, play, and grow.
Welcome back once again. It will be North Pemiscot starting with the basketball to start the second half here against Risco. Risco the top seed and North Pem the 8th seed here. Whitaker will take the inbound and tries to get around Rogers. Now Ham will miss the pass there as it goes out of bounds. Turns it over to Risco now. Sammy Smith brings it up the floor, leading his team in scoring, 12 points in the first half. Smith in the corner now. He will dribble up on the wing. Eli Rogers, left-handed shooter for three, knocking it down. Extends the lead for Risco here. Miles Brown brings it up the floor for the Mustangs. Again, 4-seed Delta C7 and 5-seed Clarkton coming up following the conclusion of this matchup. Perry Jones will have the call on that one. Eli Rogers a steal out front to Smith. Smith slamming it home for the Risco fans here in attendance. North Penn back the other way with it. Brown into the front court now. Now looking for Lawman left side. Lawman picks up the dribble now. Cross court to Louie. Off the tip from Smith. Louie comes out with it. Looking for help. Whitaker now. And we're going to have a timeout taken by the North Pemiscot Mustangs. 6:43 left to go in the third. We'll be back in 60 seconds.
Sports activities are a key element in the education of our young people, and that's why Dunklin County Sheriff Nick Darter supports high school sports here on this Pollock Broadcasting Company station. Sheriff Darter knows that participating in sports instills a sense of value, discipline, teamwork, and good sportsmanship in our young people, both today and in the future. Good luck to the coaches, players, students, and fans all across Dunklin County from Sheriff Nick Darter and the members of the Dunklin County Sheriff's Department.
Locally owned Kennett Trust Bank understands the importance of great service, great rates, and putting the focus on you. Hi, this is John Patton with Kennett Trust Bank, inviting you to stop in and see us at 917 First Street in Kennett. We offer full banking services like checking and savings accounts, plus home, auto, commercial, and agricultural loans. Stop by 917 First Street today or online at KennettTrustBank.com. Kennett Trust Bank is proud to support our area youth. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Welcome back to Southland High School as the Mustangs inbound after taking the timeout. Vaughn off the inbound puts it up for 2. Marshall Vaughn, 4 points in the ball game for the Mustangs. Riley Calvert, right side. Landon Baker for 3 off the mark. And Riley Calvert, the rebound, stolen away by Whitaker. Mustangs. Whitaker up the floor with it. Now we'll hand it off to Louie. Louie will give it to Whitaker. Whitaker to Brown up near midcourt. Brown now. Left side, that's tipped in the air by Fortner. Picked up by Rogers. Rogers will give it off to Smith. Smith off the glass for 2. 16 points for Sammy Smith in the ball game for Risco. Brown once again in the front court with it, looking for Whitaker right side. 3 on the way, no good. And Fortner, rebound for Risco to Baker. To Rogers now, right side. Sammy Smith for 3 this time, no good. And Landon Baker with the rebound. He'll be fouled and go to the line for 2. That is Whitaker picking up the foul. His second, team's first here in the third. At the line for 2 is Landon Baker. And that one rolls in and out, clanks off the backboard. Second shot from Baker. On the way. That one's out of there as well. Riley Calvert the rebound. Landon Baker for 3 this time. That's off the mark. And a foul on the Risco Tigers this time. Sammy Smith picking up his first. Risco's first here in the third. And Whitaker will take it out. Inbounds to Miles Brown. 4:45 and counting here in the third as he brings up the floor. 52-6, the lead for Risco. Brown now. Lawman for 3, left side. Too strong. Tipped into the hands of Marshall Vaughn, who puts it back up for 2. Marshall with 6 points in the ball game for North Pem. On the other end of the floor, it is Eli Rogers with the layup. Gets the points right back. Brown will bring it up the floor once again for North Pem. Substitutions waiting in the wings for Risco here. Brown to Whitaker. Looking for Louie on the low post. Louie will dribble once, now looking for Vaughn. Was looking for Lawman, but stolen away by Risco. Calvert, Sammy Smith for 3 in the corner, rolls in and out. Put back up and in by Owen Fortner. 9 points for Fortner in the ball game. North Pem up the floor with it once again. Miles Brown was looking for Lawman, but it goes out of bounds off of Owen Fortner. Carlisle, Vasquez, and Godsey into the ball game as Rogers, Calvert, and Fortner check out for Risco. Brown will inbound, gets it to Lawman. Lawman for 3 from the corner, too strong. Picked up by Smith on the rebound. Smith will take it all the way to the hoop, put it in off the glass for 2. 18 points for Smith. Approaching 3 minutes to go here in the third. Miles Brown tries to get around a defender. And now Carlisle not giving him any room. He's looking for Louie. Stolen away by Smith. Out front to Carlisle. And he'll put it in off the glass for 2. Tigers extend their lead here over the Mustangs. Miles Brown with it. Again looking for Lawman. Now Vaughn. Vaughn spin move. Shot. Too strong off the glass. Smith out front to Carlisle. Carlisle to Fortner. Fortner will push it in. Put it in off the glass for 2. He's in double digits with 11. 2 minutes and 20 seconds to go in the third as Brown crosses into the front court. Met by Carlisle and Fortner. It's a cross court to Whitaker. Whitaker now trying to get around Carlisle. Back to Brown. Brown driving, has it tipped out, but he keeps a handle on it. Whitaker for 3, almost blocked. No good. Tipped out this time, and Miles Brown comes out with it. Driving the lane. Little finger roll shot, no good. Sammy Smith comes out with it out front to Fortner. Fortner will slam it in once again. We're going to have substitutions coming in for Risco. Baker and Rogers back in. Smith and Fortner out for Risco. Minute 35 to go now. Here in the third quarter. Brown trying to get around the defenders. Cross court now to Whitaker. Back across to Brown. Brown pulls up for the jumper at the elbow this time, and he bangs in it off the backboard. 4 points for Brown. 64-10, the lead for Risco. Rogers now to Baker. Left side, Baker driving. Godsey off the glass for 2. Substitution coming in for North Pim. Under a minute to go and counting in the third. Vaughn will inbound to Brown. And Miles Brown will bring it up the floor. Takes his time. Gets it in the front court now. Now trying to get around Carlisle. Once again trying to get some separation. Cross court to Whitaker. Whitaker back to Brown now. Miles trying to get around Rogers. Thomas looking for Louis, but stolen away by Godsey. Gives it to Carlisle. Carlisle bringing up the floor for Risco. Landon Baker in the corner. He'll drive. Shot off the glass for 2. First points in the second half here for Baker. 15 seconds to go in the quarter. Mustangs inbound. Brown with it up the floor quickly. Now trying to get away from Carlisle. Final seconds here is Brown looking for some help. Whitaker has it, and that'll be it. As the ball's free on the court, will win the quarter in. 68-10 will be the lead for Risco as we go to the fourth quarter when we come back right after this.
The Pemiscot County Career and Technology Center can provide the training you need for an entry-level position in today's advanced technical career fields. They'll help you get ahead with classes in automotive technology, ag building structures and construction trades, restaurant management, health occupations, industrial electronics, plus welding technology. All programs are backed by on-campus support and testing services. For information, call 359-2601 and get on the road to success with Pemiscot County Career and Technology Center. Call 359-2601. McClure Trucking Incorporated in Cooter is looking for experienced over-the-road truck drivers and leasing owner-operators. McClure Trucking has flatbed trailers available right now. If you have at least 18 months over-the-road experience and are looking for a good job with good equipment, contact McClure Trucking at 573-695-4945. Drivers receive sign-on bonus and are home midweek and weekends. For more information, call McClure Trucking Incorporated at 573-695-4945.
Welcome back once again to Southland High School. It's the home of the Rebels. It's also the home of the Tri-County Conference Tournament here in 2025. Risco, big lead here to start the fourth. 8 minutes to go in regulation. As Carlisle misses it, leaves it short off the rim. Rogers with the putback for 2. Brown will bring it up the floor for the Mustangs. Again, 2 more matchups here in the varsity bracket for you this afternoon and this evening. So plenty of basketball left to play here from Southland. That shot blocked by Rogers. Vaughn dribbles out, picks up the dribble now. Whitaker with the top of the key. Looking for Thomas in the corner, throws it too high, and it goes out of bounds. That'll turn it over to Risco. Rogers inbounds to Vasquez. Vasquez will bring it up the floor for the Tigers. Carlisle right wing, cross court to Baker. Baker looking for Rogers on the baseline. Carlisle right wing, he'll drive through heavy traffic and lay it in nice and easy. Caden Carlisle with 7 points for the Tigers. Brown slowly up the floor with it from North Pimp. In the front court with it, Thomas, left side. Thomas now will dribble out. Was looking for Brown, but stolen away by Carlisle. Carlisle will pull up, looking for Rogers running in. Landon Baker for 3, and Landon finally knocking down a three-pointer there. He's been shooting and hadn't got one to fall until now. 15 points for Baker in the ball game. Mass substitutions coming in for Risco. Brown now backed up in the corner, looking for Louie. Whitaker with it. Pulls up top of the key for three. That's off the mark. And Baker with the rebound for Risco. Vasquez with it. Godsey for three from the left side. No good. Eli Rogers the rebound. Vasquez for three from the left wing this time. That's off the mark. And North Pemiscot the rebound. Under 6 minutes to go in regulation now. Brown. And trying to get away from Carlisle and Baker. Now Louie in the corner. Louie running the baseline. He'll dribble back out to the corner. Whitaker with it at the free throw line. Looking for Vaughn. Vaughn, fadeaway, no good. Struggle for the basketball, but Baker comes out with it. Gives it to Carlisle. Carlisle with the layup, nice and easy. Substitutions coming in. Fortner, Smith, and Calvert as Baker, Rogers, and Godsey check out. Brown inbounds to Thomas, gives it back to Miles Brown. 5:10 to go in regulation now. Big lead for the Risco Tigers. Brown trying to get through the double team. Thomas, left side, wanted to shoot the three. Now we'll have to dribble out of traffic. Now Whitaker with it. Whitaker looking for help now. Thomas, left side for three. That's short, and Calvert with the rebound. Out front to Fortner, to Carlisle. Carlisle off the glass for two. Carlisle in double digits now with 11. 4:35 and counting here in the fourth. A big lead for Risco. Brown driving. Nice move in the lane, but he'll get called for the travel. A shame, as shot was good. Turns it over to the Tigers. Lawman checking into the ball game as Thomas checks out for North Pem. Smith takes the inbound. Up the floor with it to Fortner. Vasquez, Calvert in the corner, back to Fortner. Fortner pushes in, lays it in off the glass. Fortner, 15 points for the Tigers. Miles Brown up the floor with it for North Pemiscot. Brown trying to get around Carlisle. Carlisle not giving him much room. Now Brown sees a pass to the goal, but has his pocket pick. Carlisle on the other end off the pass, and that's good for two. Caden Carlisle adding to his point total. He has 13. Fortner and Smith out as Rogers and Godsey back into the ball game. Vasquez, Calvert, and Carlisle stay out. 3:15 to go in regulation here. Miles Brown, Marshall Vaughn. Vaughn back to Brown. Whitaker on the right side. Back up top to Brown. Brown now double team by Vasquez and Carlisle to Whitaker. Through the hands, Godsey comes out with it. Out front to Vasquez. Was looking for Carlisle. Tipped out by Brown. Vasquez picks it up and puts it in for two. Brown back up the floor with it for North Pem. Marshall Bond with it. Lawman for three from the corner. That's off the mark. Bond for three from the wing. That's off the mark. And Calvert the rebound for Risco. Out front to Vasquez. Vasquez driving in. A nice move in the lane and lays it in nice and easy. Miles Brown brings it up the floor once again. Whitaker now right side. Back to Miles Brown near midcourt. Approaching 2 minutes to go here in the ball game. Whitaker left side. Back to Miles Brown. Brown to Louie. Up top to Whitaker. Whitaker back to Brown on the right side. Brown driving. Was looking for a teammate somewhere over there. Nobody there. Carlisle out front to Vasquez. Pass too high. Goes out of bounds. Turns it over to North Pem. Landon Baker checks in as Eli Rogers checks out for Risco. Minute 30 left in regulation here. It's Whitaker inbounds to Brown. Risco advancing to the semifinals. Tomorrow night, 7 o'clock. Wait their opponents. That tipped out of bounds by Baker. Stay Mustang ball to inbound. Bond gets it into Brown. Brown to Whitaker. Whitaker pushing in. Now he'll back up. Miles Brown has it once again. Brown now shift to the right side. Back to Whitaker. Whitaker from the wing for three. That's off the mark. Landon Baker with the rebound for Risco. Out front to Vasquez to Baker. Nice ball movement, but it doesn't go Baker's way. Lawman with the rebound for the Mustangs. Brings it up the floor. Looking for Vaughn in the lane. That is blocked by Calvert. Brown shot blocked by Vasquez. He gets it back. Tries to put it up there. Calvert with the rebound this time. Out front to Carlisle. Carlisle will take the basketball, dribble up near midcourt. And that's where he's going to stand and dribble, it looks like. Final seconds here in this one. We'll click off the clock. Our final score will be Risco 87, North Pemiscot 10. We'll take a final break here for this one and come back and look at the stat breakdown for each team. We'll be back right after this.
McCord Gin in Gideon has been serving cotton producers for over 75 years, and they are proud to be a part of the farming community. They are also proud to support area youth and would like to wish them all the best of luck in the Gideon Bulldog Classic Basketball Tournament. Remember to be a good sport, have a positive attitude, and always give your best effort. Good luck to all in the Gideon Bulldog Classic Basketball Tournament from your friends at McCord Gin in Gideon.
It's always a home run when you visit the all-new Home Plate Bar and Grill at the I-55 exit in Hayti. They have delicious food served up hot and fresh. Be sure to check out their daily lunch and dinner specials. Their catfish, the best around, plus chicken, shrimp, steaks, and their smash burgers will keep you coming back for more. They have 10 big screen TVs where you can catch all the big games. Be sure to like them on Facebook. Slide into home at the Home Plate Bar and Grill at the I-55 exit in Hayti.
Welcome back once again as our second of four games goes final for you. 1 seed Risco over 8 seed North Pemiscot 87-10 the final score. Breakdown for the North Pemiscot Mustangs. Marshall Vaughn leading the way with 6 points for North Pem, and Miles Brown rounding it out with the other 4. No free throws in the second half for the Mustangs, so they finished 2 of 4 total from the free throw line. For the Risco Tigers, starting at the top, working our way down. Landon Baker in double digits with 15. Eli Rogers close, but just short of double digits with 9. Caden Carlisle finished in double digits with 13. Josiah Vasquez finished with 8. Owen Fortner also in double digits with 15. Leading scorer for the Risco Tigers, Sammy Smith, 18 points in the ball game. Riley Calvert finished with 4, and Clayton Godsey finished with 5 for the Tigers. Tigers 6 of 11 overall from the charity stripe. So they will advance to the semifinals tomorrow night at 7 and take on the winner of our next matchup. Coming up is scheduled 6:30 start. We're going to get started a little bit early on that. It'll be 4 seed Delta C7 taking on 5 seed Clarkton. Perry Jones will have the call for that one. As then we'll have our nightcap coming up scheduled 8 o'clock start. We may be a little early on that one as well. 3 seed Cooter, 6 seed Southland, the host of this Tri-County Conference tournament. That'll round out day 1. Gideon already over Holcomb, so they await the winner of that Cooter-Southland matchup. And the winner of that game will take on Gideon tomorrow night at 8:30. Risco, the 1 seed, will take on the winner of 4 seed Delta C7, 5 seed Clarkton at 7 o'clock tomorrow night. And I'm saying them in reverse order, but at 5:30 tomorrow in the JV bracket, Risco and Southland to determine who takes on 1 seed Cooter in the championship on Thursday. We're going to take an extended break here in between games so we can get everything set up for our next matchup. Perry Jones will have the call. 4 seed Delta C7, 5 seed Clarkton when we return in just a little bit.
Sarah Jo Morgan, CPA, is dedicated to providing tax services to both businesses and individuals in the Kennett and surrounding areas. Her services are professionally designed to meet your specific needs, from decreasing your tax liabilities to tax problem resolution services, tax planning, and individual and business tax preparation services. Call Sarah Jo Morgan, CPA, 888-4242, or stop by 1091 Commerce Drive in Kennett. Sarah Jo Morgan, CPA, a proud supporter of the Holcomb Hornets.
The Pemiscot County Sheriff's Office supports the high school sports programs throughout the area and wishes everyone a very successful year. Sheriff Joe Bryant and his team know that promoting high school sports and good citizenship helps in building strong communities by making them safer, more enjoyable places to live, work, and raise a family. Good luck to all area high school athletes from Pemiscot County Sheriff Joe Bryant and the Pemiscot County Sheriff's Office.
Gideon School District 37 would like to wish the Gideon Bulldogs the best of luck in the tournament this season. The administration, school board, staff, and students all say go Bulldogs. Bring home that championship. Gideon School is happy to help sponsor the video broadcast from the tournament this year. Gideon School District 37.
The North Pemiscot R1 School District supports the North Pemiscot Mustangs at this week's tournament. Congratulations from Superintendent Kim Emmons, Board President Reggie Grant, Vice President Jeremy Lawson, Secretary Danny Angotti, Treasurer Brian Louie, and Board members Brett James, Jimmy Swims, and Toby Bradfield, along with the administration, staff, students, and fans. Good luck, Mustangs, from the North Pemiscot R1 School District in Wardell, Missouri.
The Cooter R4 School District in Cooter, Missouri supports the Cooter Wildcats at this week's tournament. The administration and Board of Education are behind the Wildcats all the way. Congratulations from Superintendent of Schools Clay Snyder, Board President James Lynn, Vice President Tony Morgan, Secretary Karen Neal, and board members Brandon Neal, Leanne Odom, Buddy Swan, and Stephen Walker, who encourage you to support this year's team. Go Wildcats from the Cooter R4 School District in Cooter, Missouri. Pemiscot County District 1 Commissioner David Greer knows the importance of supporting all school athletic events. That's why he's a sponsor of high school sports here on this Pollock Broadcasting Company station. Commissioner Greer supports the players, coaches, and students at all Pemiscot County schools and encourages everyone to come out and show your support by attending all games, both home and away. Again, good luck to all Pemiscot County athletes from your District 1 Pemiscot County Commissioner, the Honorable David Greer.
At Black Gold Farms in Arbor, Missouri, we're passionate about fresh, responsibly grown food. Every day, we dig into the black earth to grow our gold, the food on your plate. For us, it's more than delivering quality in every single potato. It's about always digging deeper. Learn more about us at blackgoldfarms.com. The entire staff at Black Gold Farms wants to take this time to wish all the area teams the best of luck. Black Gold Farms is proud to support area youth because our communities are the backbone of everything we do.
Hey, this is Daryl Wilcoxon with Wilcoxon's Home Place on the South Bypass in Kennett, Missouri. We're getting new products in every week and would like to help you make your place a show place. Living room suites, recliners, including lift chairs, bedroom suites, mattress sets with adjustable bases, appliances, and TVs. We have several payment options available. Come see us at Wilcoxon's Home Place Furniture and Appliance, 901 South Bypass in Kennett, Missouri. A family furniture tradition for over 70 years.
Every dollar counts. At Farm Credit Southeast Missouri, it is our mission to help your bottom line. If you have a farm, agribusiness, or rural home financed at a bank on a short-term rate or with a balloon payment looming, we may have the long-term solution. We have the products and the expertise that can set you up for long-term success. Fixed rates, no farm credit fees, one less worry. Farm Credit Southeast Missouri, your ag lender.
Contact Jay Ward in Portageville at 379-3461.
The Risco Tigers are included in this week's Tri-County Tournament, and the administration and faculty along with staff and students at the Risco R2 School District couldn't be any prouder. Congratulations are extended to the Tiger team by Superintendent Dr. Amy Baker and members of the Board of Education led by President Ashley Calvert, Vice President Kent Buck, Treasurer Daniel Presley, Secretary Jeff White, and board members Mark McDowell, Sean Ludwig, and Daniel Mims. Good luck, Tigers, from the R2 School District in Risco, Missouri.
Need tires,
Danny Laceville Sales Company is the place to go. You can buy tires anywhere, but why would you? We have 25 years experience. We know tires. We live and breathe tires. We have the best tire deals around. Call us at 573-276-5965 or my cell phone at 573-718-1791. And as always, we appreciate your business.
Splash of Class Car Wash. This is where you wash your car. Splash of Class Car Wash and Cut. 2 state-of-the-art automatic brushless bays, removing dirt and grime, PDQ. Or use their convenient self-service bays and multiple powerful vacuums. Open 24/7. Give your vehicle the showroom shine it deserves. With a splash of class. This is where you wash your car. Forget the rest. This is the best. Splash of Class Car Wash on 1st Street next to Sonic and Kenneth.
Cameron Bunting Parker, your District 150 Missouri State Representative, is a supporter of high school academics and sports throughout the region. She takes this opportunity to salute all area teams. As your District 150 State Representative, Cameron Bunting Parker wants to hear your views and your concerns. She's proud to serve the people of Southeast Missouri at the state capitol as your voice in Jefferson City. Good luck to all area teams from Cameron Bunting Parker, your Missouri State Representative for District 150. Paid for by the committee to elect Cameron Bunting Parker, Philip A. Santi, Treasurer.
Welcome back to the Tri-County Basketball Tournament. Game 3 coming up from the opening day of action from the Tri-County Basketball Tournament. It'll be 4th seed Delta C7 Chargers taking on the 5th seed Clarkton Reindeer. Coach McBroom's Reindeer and Coach Chris Dye's Chargers out on the floor taking their warm-up tosses. We have 2 games in the books. It was Gideon over Holcomb, 61-36, a ball game where Holcomb actually led by 3 at the half. Big second half by Gideon to pull away in that one. And now Gideon advances to the semifinal round. It was top seed Risco over North Pemiscot, and Risco, no big shock there, advancing the 1 seed in the semifinal round. The winner of Delta C7 in Clarkton will take on top seed Risco tomorrow night at 7 here at the Tri-County Basketball Tournament in Southland. We'll take another pregame break, come back as we check starting lineups from Game 3 from the Tri-County Tournament right after this.
Positive experiences that sports and an active lifestyle bring play an important role in a young person's life. Sports teach teamwork, problem-solving skills, and boost self-esteem. The Holcomb Hornets have proved this to be true. The staff at Levi Bader Farms recognizes the Holcomb Hornets' hard work and dedication this year, and they are so proud of them. Everyone at Levi Bader Farms wants to take this time to congratulate the Holcomb Hornets on a job well done and wishes them the very best of luck. Way to go, Hornets! From your friends at Levi Bader Farms.
At Carmack Shell and Convenience Store, convenience is more than just a catchy word. It's what they're all about. Carmack never closes and is always open with convenience items including hot foods, sandwiches, and grocery items, plus a complete stock of beverages. Carmack is just off the interstate and is your source for Shell gas and diesel fuel. Never mind the time of day or night, because Carmack Shell and Convenience Store is always open and conveniently located right off I-55 at Exit 1. Look for the giant American flag. Carmack, one of your high school sports boosters.
Show me the way to go home. I'm tired and I want to go to bed. You need a good night's sleep?
Check out our big mattress sale at Hubbard & Hoke Furniture.
Save up to $400 on Sealy Posturepedic sets.
Save up to $625 on iComfort memory foam sets.
Get your best night's sleep with this luxurious adjustable base. You can always hear me singing this song. Show me the way to go
to Hubbard & Hoke Furniture, Blyville and Osceola.
We are pioneers, dreamers, the ones they said would never make it, and the ones still trying. We're lifesavers, life changers, those who bring life to your world. We're where compassion meets precision and empowerment meets innovation. An expert system of care where love abounds so that God can do the impossible. We are NEA Baptist.
Nutrien Ag Solutions can offer a full complement of agricultural products and services, including fertilizer, seed, crop protection chemicals, and custom application. For fast, dependable service, call Nutrien Ag at Cooter at 695-2126, Reeves at 737-2218, or contact any of their other Boot Heel locations. Yes, for integrity, value, and dependability, call Nutrien Ag Solutions in the same location for over 45 years.
And just like that, it's February, the month of shadows, love, and presidents. I'm JP with JP Ford and Blindwell. February is the month when our leaders have once said, "You can't drive a Ford if you don't have one." Okay, maybe they didn't really say that, but you get the point. Come and see us all month long to take advantage of the President's Day sale with massive savings. Visit JP Ford today. We are right on the price, and we are right on the 55.
Welcome back to Game 3 from the Tri-County Basketball Tournament. Good to have you along. A radio broadcast on Sports Radio KMIS, AM, and FM. And also in KCRV FM 105.1. On all of our streaming platforms here this evening as well. Isaac Coronado, one of the starters for Clarkton as they're being introduced. James Johnson, one of the starters for Clarkton. Caleb Guyton also starting for Clarkton along with Caleb Redden. Now we'll check the Chargers starters. Muhammad Khan, one of the starters for Delta C7. Caden Rose, one of the starters. Also starting Micah Rose. C.J. Wallace, and rounding out the Chargers starting lineup was Hunter Ward as they are introduced as we check starters for both ball clubs. Good to have you along tonight for our broadcast. Alex Juarez, also one of the starters for Coach Cole McBroom's ball club. Coach Chris Dye at the helm of the Chargers. Coach Cole McBroom said, don't mix me up with any other McBroom coaches because he's the real coach. So Coach Seth McBroom, if you're if you're listening tonight, I said I'm not going to get in the middle of that. You guys can hash that one out. Brothers having a lot of fun and some good basketball coaches going both ways, that's for certain. Chargers get the opening tip, and we're underway here. Delta C7 almost turns it over, and now they do. A steal by the Reindeer, but the shot wouldn't go on the other end for Alex Juarez. And now the Reindeer will get it back as Juarez fought for the basketball and came up with a loose basketball. Pass is tipped, now out near midcourt. Chargers make a play for it, and coming out of there with it is C.J. Wallace. 35 seconds into this one, and no points back and forth so far. There's a long three top of the key, and won't go. Offensive rebound inside by Caden Rose. Puts the Chargers up on top 2-0. Reindeer going the other way as they run the offense. Deep in the right corner, they'll try to post it down low. Can't find anything there, and the pass tipped, and on the out-of-bounds stripe, it will stay with Clarkton along the baseline. Caleb Redden, the freshman, leading scorer on the season for Coach McBroom's Reindeer, averaging almost 15 points per ball game. Will trigger the inbounds pass. Gets it on the right wing. Now dribbling up on the wing is Juarez. Corner of the lane, nothing there. Goes back to James Johnson. James around to the right side, deep in the right corner. Clarkton patient with the basketball. 2-0. Delta C7 with the early lead. A drive, no good. The shot wouldn't fall, but an offensive rebound. Shot on the baseline, rims out, no good. They'll fight for the rebound, and a foul is going to be on Delta C7. Kahn will pick up this personal foul. Reindeer inbound on the baseline. Get it in the corner. Now back on the wing, inside the lane. They'll lose the handle, but get it right back. And the shot is up and good by the freshman, Caleb Redden. We are tied at 2, 6:13 to play, opening quarter. Into the front court, C.J. Wallace sets the Charger offense. Coach Dye instructions. Here's a long three by C.J., and it's rims off and goes out of bounds along the left sideline. And the Chargers get it, or the Reindeer get it back. We're tied at 2, just inside of 6 minutes to play here in the first quarter. Nice baseline drive, and a foul is called as going toward the bucket. Clarkton, and we'll check the foul. It's on Micah Rose. His first, team second, and a couple of free throws coming here for James Johnson. The senior averaging just shy of 12 points a ball game, and the first free throw is good for Johnson. 3-2, Clarkton with the lead. Second free throw is also good. Johnson hits a pair of free throws. Now Delta C7's turn as they bring it in the front court. A quick drive by C.J. Wallace. Shot wouldn't fall. C.J. with a follow, front of the iron, falls off. No good. Rebound to Clarkton. Redden, the freshman, takes it to the top of the key. Juarez now goes deep in the right corner. They're looking inside, trying to post up the freshman, Redden. He's covered this time. Now on the baseline, nice drive, and the bucket is up and good by Caleb Guyton. Clarkton opens up a 6-2 lead. 5 minutes to play here in the first quarter. Wallace. Pass goes to Micah Rose. Micah penetrates, dotted line, off-balance shot, front of the iron twice, and falls off, no good. Rebound to Caleb Redden. He'll fire it in the front court. And the Reindeer on the attack. This pass is tipped, stolen by the Chargers. Outlet to Wallace. C.J. coast to coast went up, and he's going to be fouled on the play. A couple of free throws coming here for Delta C7. James Johnson commits the first foul of the ball game for the Reindeer, and C.J. Wallace at the free throw line. First free throw is off, no good. Jordan Cannon comes into the ball game for Delta C7. Muhammad Khan will set down for Coach Dye. And C.J. Wallace back to the free throw line. Second free throw is nothing but net for C.J. 6-3. Clarkton with a lead in the basketball as they run the offense. They'll try to feed it inside, but picking that one off was Micah Rose. Micah outlets down the floor, and Cannon's shot is blocked out of bounds by Clarkton. Basketball stays with the Delta C7 along the baseline. 4:28 to play here in the first quarter. Cannon gets it. He'll shoot it for two, no good. And the rebound to Clarkton. Johnson to the left wing, now on the right side. Here's a three ball by Guyton, is good. Caleb Guyton, 5 points, the senior. Gives Clarkton a 9-3 lead midway through this opening quarter. How about a Rose three? This one's in and out, no good by Delta C7. Had a good look at it from the left wing. Now Clarkton with the basketball. They're trying to run it down the floor. Shot is missed, and the rebound to C.J. Wallace. C.J. takes it in the front court to Cannon. He'll shoot the three. It's no good. Offensive board. Ball fake, and going up, and the bucket for Micah Rose. Rose, big offensive rebound that time for Delta C7. The bucket makes it a 9-5 lead for Clarkton. 3:30 to play, first quarter. Juarez. Nice backdoor cut along the baseline. The basket good by Guyton, and a three-point play opportunity as Caleb hits the bucket. And the foul on Micah Rose is his second. Team's third foul, and Micah picked up a pair of those. Muhammad Khan back into the ball game. And Micah Rose will set down after picking up that second foul. And the free throw is good by Guyton. 8 points. It's about his season average for the senior, and he has the ball here in the first quarter. 12-5. The ball knocked out of the hands of C.J. Wallace. It will stay with Delta C7 along the sideline. Hunter Ward looks to inbound. Over by Coach McBroom. Pass into the backcourt to C.J. Wallace. C.J. crosses over to the left hand. He's tripped up as he goes through the lane and slides on his back in a traveling violation. Gives it back to Clarkton. 3:05 to play in a quarter, and a timeout by Coach Dye as they want to talk it over. 12-5 our score. Clarkton leads Delta C7 back in 30 seconds.
Good luck to all area teams from Danny Glass, your Pemiscot-Dunklin Electric Co-op Director for District 1. Danny Glass knows that participating in high school sports plays a huge role in developing the leaders of tomorrow. That's why Danny Glass is glad to help boost high school sports in this area as a sports booster. Again, good luck to all area high school teams from Danny Glass, your Pemiscot-Dunklin Electric Co-op Director for District 1.
Danny Glass, one of our great broadcast sponsors. He's at a lot of basketball games. You folks see him around. Lots of great basketball fans in the Boot Heel. A lot of them taking in this Tri-County tournament. Reindeer with the basketball up 12-5 after the timeout. And they steal by the Chargers. Caden Rose outlets to C.J. Wallace. C.J. tries to get a little separation, goes on the right wing. A three by the Chargers is short. As Hunter Ward had a good look at it. Rebound to Juarez into the front court. They'll get it corner of the lane. No shot there. A quick drive to the baseline, and a blocking foul is going to be on the Chargers. Caden Rose. Fourth team foul on Delta C7. First on Rose. So no free throws here. Clarkton inbounds on the baseline. Redden gets it. Now back in the corner. Juarez, Redden trying to post up. Gets it down low, and he's triple teamed on the low block. The ball poked away, picked up by Mohammed Khan for Delta C7 to C.J. Wallace. And C.J. into the front court to Cannon. Cannon on the wing, back to Wallace. Wallace, he'll launch the long three, and it's good. C.J. Wallace, 4 points here in the opening quarter. 12-8. Delta C7 pulls a little closer. Clarkton with the basketball, and the three in the corner is up and good. As Caleb Guyton with another bucket. Caleb with 11 points here in the opening quarter, 15-8. Clarkton with the lead. Rose gives it away to C.J. Wallace, and C.J. lost it. Taken away there by Johnson. Johnson coast to coast. Layup is good. Johnson with 4 points, and it's a 17-8 lead now for Clarkton. Delta C7 with the basketball, and C.J. Wallace works around the screen. They'll jump out. C.J. a jump pass over in the corner. This ball is loose on the floor and taken away by the Chargers. Juarez, right-hand dribble into the front court. 1:08 to play in the quarter. Takes it to the free throw line. Now at the elbow. Here's a shot by Redden. It's off, no good. The rebound to Rose for Delta C7. To Wallace, C.J. into the front court. Crosses over to the left, now back to the right. Pass on the right wing to Hunter Ward. Hunter directs traffic. Takes it to the top of the circle. Now to Kahn. Kahn to Wallace, going around the screen. Launches a three, no good. And the rebound to the freshman, Caleb Redden. 35 seconds to play in the quarter. Juarez gets the pass into the front court. Now goes on the right wing. Back on the baseline. The red-hot Caleb Guyton missed this one, and the rebound to Delta C7. 22 seconds to go, opening quarter. Here's a long three by Kahn. It's no good, and a rebound to the Reindeer, and a foul in the backcourt. We'll have free throws on the other end as this foul is on Jordan Cannon. I have that, the 15th foul, and the Reindeer will go to the other end and shoot free throws, leading 17-8. 16.9 seconds to play here in the first quarter. James Johnson, senior for Clarkton, will shoot the 2 free throws. First free throw for James, off the mark, no good. Johnson back to the line, second free throw. This one rolls around and falls through. Johnson will come out of the ball game. Isaac Coronado comes into the ball game for Clarkton. C.J. Wallace dribbles into the front court. Down to 10 seconds to play here in the quarter. C.J. around everybody. Down the lane. Banks it in. Nice move by Wallace. Here come the Reindeer. Shot at the free throw line at the horn. Good look by Caleb Redden, but it rims out. No good. 18-10. Clarkton leads Delta C7 after one. Second quarter in 1 minute.
Year after year, you can rely on the experts at Greenpoint Ag in Deering to work alongside you for more profitable acres. Greenpoint Ag is among the leaders in ag technology and will deliver better results for you, our area farmers. Contact Greenpoint Ag today for more information, 573-757-6253, or stop in Greenpoint Ag on Highway J in Deering. Greenpoint Ag is proud to be part of the Deering community and supports our area youth. Greenpoint Ag wishes you and your family happy holidays and a profitable new year.
You were in an accident. You're okay, but your vehicle is damaged. What do you do?
First, call your insurance company and let them create a claim number. Then call Rodney at Pitts Collision and Towing Service in Steele. Rodney Pitts and Marie Alsop will process your claim and start the process of getting your vehicle back to its pre-accident condition. Don't let your insurance company steer you out of town. Choose Pitts Collision and Towing Service. Pitts Collision and Towing Service is known for their precise body and frame repairs on all foreign and domestic vehicles. They now offer plastic welding, which makes your rubber or plastic bumpers look brand new. In addition, Pitts Collision and Towing Service has a large stock of auto parts and small truck parts. Call Pitts Collision and Towing Service today at 573-695-4741 or 573-837-3228.
Or stop by Pitts Collision and Towing Service today, 121 South Walnut in Steele.
Clarkton basketball up 18-10 as we start the second quarter. Ball tipped and it's out of bounds off of Clarkton. Quick hands that time. Micah Rose forced that turnover. Micah had to set down in that first quarter after picking up 2 quick fouls. Made a nice defensive play there, and that gives the Chargers the basketball. Down by 8. Their first possession of the second quarter. C.J. Wallace, quick move as he normally does down the lane. This time he's going to be called for the travel. Clarkton gets it back, leading 18-10. And another, almost a turnover, but saving it this time Clarkton. James Johnson feeds on the baseline. This ball poked out of Johnson's hands and out of bounds. It will stay with Clarkton, though, along the baseline. Cowart, the freshman, out there running the point guard duties for Clarkton here as we start the quarter. Inbound, Guyton. Now they get it inside to another freshman, Caleb Redden, and Redden is tied up. Possession arrow in favor of Delta C7. Chargers get it. We've yet to have points on the board in the second quarter. 18-10. Clarkton with the lead. Delta C7 trying to cut into that lead. C.J. Wallace, left wing, and a foul on Clarkton. Isaac Coronado, another freshman out there for Coach McBroom. These freshmen seeing a lot of playing time. Caleb Redden, Caleb Guyton. Or actually Caleb Redden, another one of the freshmen, out on the floor. Cannon. to Wallace. A long three is good. C.J. Wallace. That's his 9th point of the ball game. He's been the offense for Delta C7 so far. The lead is 5 for Clarkton. And a timeout is called by Coach Cole McBroom. And the Clarkton Reindeer will take a break as well. 18-13 our score. Clarkton with the lead. We'll be back with more right after this.
For almost 100 years, MFA Oil has put all our energy into energy by being the local fuel, propane, and lubricant solution that consistently delivers for people and businesses in this area. So if you need to keep your truck rolling, your home heated, or your farm equipment running like a well-oiled machine, give us a call, because we're a company that's never idle and we're just down the road. MFA Oil. We live where you do. To find the MFA Oil location nearest you, visit mfaoil.com.
6:45 to go, second quarter, 18-13. Clarkton with the lead. Clarkton yet to score here in the quarter, and they'll inbound on the baseline after Coach McBroom's timeout. Juarez gets it, dribbles it up on the wing. Now back to the elbow. Now back between the circles. He's double teamed. Throws it through 2 defenders. Now to Redden. Redden drives. He's double teamed. Corner of the lane. Tries to pass on the baseline, but the ball goes out of bounds. Chargers starting to trap a little bit and apply a little bit more pressure on the Reindeer. They've turned it over. Chargers with a quick drive down the lane. Nice block from behind by Clarkton. And the rebound to Redden. Redden to the top of the circle. Passes to Juarez. Juarez bounces around right side. Now gets it right back. Looks toward the left wing. This Charger zone causing some problems. This one's tipped out of bounds. It will stay with Clarkton. Chargers going to this zone, and it's really slowed down Clarkton's offense here in the second quarter. Inbound on the low block. Now Juarez will get it at the elbow, work his way down the lane, go up for the shot, and he will be fouled in the act of shooting. Couple of free throws coming here. And Hunter Ward commits the foul. That's the first foul of the ball game on Ward. Fouls are at 1 apiece here in the second quarter. First free throw is good by Alex Juarez, senior. And the Reindeer on the scoreboard here in the second quarter. First point for Juarez. The second free throw is short, no good. Rebound Delta C7. Down by 6 into the front court. Down the lane, and a collision and a charging foul is going to be called on Micah Rose. That's a big, big foul on Rose, as Micah picks up his third with 5:47 to play here in the second quarter. He will come out of the ball game. Jordan Cannon will return to the floor. Rose has really been hampered with the foul troubles in this ball game. Clarkton up by 6 as they bring it in the front court. Juarez toward the right wing. Pass goes to Cowart. Back to Juarez, now quickly on the left side. Delta C7 in that zone. A drive on the baseline. The ball is poked out from behind as James Johnson was driving the baseline, and it will stay with Clarkton. Inbounds play called for Clarkton. Juarez triggers the inbounds play. Goes on the elbow, now back in the corner. They'll feed it down low. The freshman works his way under the basket. Shot is no good by Redden, but an offensive rebound. Juarez goes up, fouled. A couple of free throws here for Alex Juarez, the Clarkton senior, and the foul, the second on Caden Rose for Delta C7. 5:17 to go, second quarter. 19-13, Clarkton leads. Now make it 20-13 as first free throw is good by Alex Juarez. Next free throw for Juarez is also good. 21-13, Clarkton over Delta C7. C.J. Wallace, nice crossover move to the left hand, takes it to the baseline, steps beyond the arc, shoots halfway down, but pops out. And a rebound to Hunter Ward. And then Juarez will rip it out of there and go the other way for Clarkton. Pass the elbow to Redden. He'll back into the dotted line. Now on the wing, spinning down the lane. Shot is off the board short by Johnson, and Delta C7 with the board. Johnson up slowly after that collision and shot attempt. Now Delta C7 driving in is Cannon. In the corner, here's a high arching three, is no good, and the basketball is tied up. Limping over toward the sideline is James Johnson, the senior. Caleb Guyton will come into the ball game for Clarkton. As James Johnson kind of hit the floor hard on the other end on that last possession. Basketball, alternating possession, now goes to Clarkton. Nearing the midway point of the second quarter, 21-13. Clarkton with the lead. Corner of the lane, they can't get the shot away. Pass out to Cowart, now deep in the corner. Cowart gets it back. Juarez out near center court. Feeds at the free throw line to Redden. Redden's pass is picked off by the Chargers. Here comes C.J. Wallace. C.J., he'll get a little room, fire the three. This one's no good. The long rebound goes out of bounds and back over to Clarkton. 3:51 to play, second quarter, 21-13. Reindeer over the Chargers. Juarez to Cowart. Now at the elbow. Redden gets it back to Juarez. Ball is tipped, picked up, and put off the board. And good for Caleb Guyton. 13 points for Guyton as he leads all scorers in this ball game. The lead goes to 10 for Clarkton. Wallace is going to be fouled on the play. Juarez called for the reach in, trying to come up with that loose basketball. His first foul. Second team foul on Clarkton in the quarter. C.J. Wallace right here along the sideline and had his foot on the line when he came down with the ball. Juarez, good defensive pressure off the inbounds play. Clarkton gets it back, leading 23-13. 3:19 to play, second quarter. A drive by Redden, didn't have anything, kicks it out, and the three on the way is off by Cowart and out of bounds, back over to Delta C7. As you can tell, we're a little bit ahead of time as we are approaching halftime and 6:30, our scheduled start time. So if you're a Cooter or Southland fan, you better get out here. Long three. And a foul on the rebound attempt, I believe, is going to be on Delta C7, and it is on Caden Rose. That's Caden's third foul. Fourth team foul on the Chargers. Tim Hamilton will come into the ball game, and Rose will set down after picking up his third foul. Clarkton basketball, just under 3 minutes to play in the second quarter. Juarez to the top of the circle, bounces it away right side. They're looking inside, trying to post up is Redden. They get it to Redden on the low block. Ball fake, and the shot is blocked, but a foul on the play as they got him with the body. And a couple of free throws coming here for Redden. The foul on Muhammad Khan is his second. So the Reindeer shooting free throws here, and for any further fouls in the final 2:43, they'll be shooting free throws. Redden's first free throw here is good. The freshman's third point of the ball game. 11-point lead now for Clarkton. Redden's second free throw on the way. This one's no good. Rebound C.J. Wallace for Delta C7. Outlet on the wing to Ward. Long three. Back of the iron, no good, but offensive board by Cannon. But he can't hang on to it. And it goes out of bounds. Back over to Clarkton. Two and a half minutes to play here in the half. 24-13. Reindeer with the lead. 3-point shot, no good. And the long rebound to Wallace, and he's out of the pack. Now he lets the traffic clear. Pass on the wing to Tim Hamilton. Driving is Cannon. Now right side. Quick move down the lane. Shot is no good. There by Hunter Ward. And the rebound taken away by Clarkton. 2:03 to play here in the second quarter. A three on the wing. This one's no good. Fighting for it, getting it, shot back up and good by Redden. Redden offensive rebound in the putback. 26-13. Clarkton with a lead. 1:45 to play, second quarter. C.J. Wallace goes around a couple of defenders, almost falls, keeps his dribble alive, takes it to the left wing. Now C.J. out top of the key, and a timeout called by Coach Dyer with 1:35 to play, second quarter. 26-13. Clarkton leads Delta C7. Back after this.
Zenith State Bank, serving Southeast Missouri for nearly a century. Here's Will Mobley.
We're proud of our history, but we're looking to the future. We never get tired of helping families buy their first home or upgrade to a newer or bigger home. Our loan officers are enthusiastic to help. The investment folks make in their home pays off with a better lifestyle.
Need a loan? Call Zenith State Bank. Banking made simple. An equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Zenith State Bank, one of our great broadcast sponsors of our tournament coverage here from the Tri-County. We'll have the JV games and also the varsity games from the tournament this year. Inbound, Delta C7 after Coach Dye's timeout. Trailing 26-13, trying to get something going before the half. They try a backdoor lob to Wallace. It's tipped out. Now top of the key, a three is no good. Rebound, Clarkton. Clarkton had the numbers, but they didn't see a wide open James Johnson down the floor. Pass on the right elbow. In the right corner is Guyton. Feeds inside, and the shot rejected by C.J. Wallace. It's turning around Caleb Redden. Had that one rejected. Now in the front court, Delta C7. Just inside a minute to play in the half. Driving in the lane, and a reach-in foul is going to be on the Chargers, and a couple of free throws are on the Reindeer, and a couple of free throws coming here for the Delta C7 Chargers. Jordan Cannon will shoot the free throws. Coronado commits the foul. That's his second. Only Clarkton player with more than one foul in the ballgame, and the first free throw is no good by Jordan Cannon. Cannon back to the line. His second free throw, it's in and out, no good. And the rebound, Clarkton. Well, the offense just hasn't heated up for Delta C7 in this one so far. Clarkton trying to extend this lead. Nice move in the lane. Redden now kick it out. Shot wouldn't go. And here's Wallace on the run. Wallace with 35 seconds to go in the half. Drives in, has his shot rejected. And now it goes out of bounds, and a foul on Clarkton going after the loose basketball. Juarez picks up the foul. That's his second. Juarez with two. Coronado with two for Clarkton. Delta C7 inbounds on the baseline. Pass goes to Wallace out top of the circle. Now CJ backs up, 25 seconds to play in the second quarter. Left wing, Ward gets the pass, 18 seconds to play in the second quarter. Right side, Hamilton with a basketball. Back to Cannon. Cannon to the elbow. Kick it out. Here's a long three. Short, no good. Ball batted around. Delta C7 gets it. 4 seconds to play in the half. Cannon at the free throw line, and they can't get the shot away. The buzzer will sound, and they go to the locker room. A 26-13 lead. Clarkton over Delta C7 as they go to the locker room. We'll come back, check first half scoring right after this.
Participating in high school sports is a great way to build strength, stability, and character that can last a lifetime. And that's why your 25th District Missouri State Senator Jason Bean is pleased to support high school sports throughout Butler, Carter, Dunklin, Mississippi, New Madrid, Oregon, Pemiscot, Ripley, Stoddard, and Wayne counties. Good luck to the athletes, teams, coaches, and families from 25th District Missouri State Senator, the Honorable Jason Bean of Holcomb, Missouri. Paid for by JasonBeanForSenate.com, Lana Logan Temple, treasurer.
When you think of sweet, delicious watermelons and cantaloupes in the Boot Heel, only one place comes to mind: Weaver's Farm in Holcomb. Weaver's Farm is family owned and operated and has been providing top quality produce and other row crops for over 5 decades. They are the melon headquarters for the Boot Heel. Follow Weaver Farms on Facebook for specials and updates. Weaver's Farm on Highway 25 in Holcomb is proud of all the area youth and loves supporting the Holcomb Hornets.
Mako Companies wants to wish good luck to both teams and congratulate them for their accomplishments so far this season. Mako Companies is a multifaceted company specializing in the management of commercial housing. They can develop large-scale multifamily housing, and Mako Construction has served as general contractor for hundreds of multifamily developments spanning 10 states. Good luck to both teams from Mako Companies in Clarkton.
The Junction Convenience Store on Highway 25 and B in Holcomb can satisfy any craving. Stop in today and try their crispy crunch fried chicken. In the mood for pizza? The Junction has Hunt's Brothers Pizza with your favorite toppings, or try one of the Junction's delicious deli sandwiches. Fill up with tasty treats from the Junction Convenience Store on Highway 25 and B in Holcomb, a proud supporter of our area youth. The Junction wishes the Holcomb Hornets good luck.
Baker Implement Company and Case IH are proud to support area high school athletics the same way we've supported our customers and the community for 85 years. Visit any of our 13 locations in Southeast Missouri and Northeast Arkansas to experience the power of red and the service and support that has kept customers coming back since 1938.
Case IH and Baker Implement Company, supporting our community on the basketball court and in your field.
Superintendent Dr. Misty Galloway, along with the Southland School Board, administration, and staff, would like to invite you to the Tri-County Tournament this week at Southland High School. We're proud of our teams, our school, and our community, and we're excited to welcome you as you cheer on your favorite teams and players. Good luck to the Southland Rebels from all of us at Southland Schools in Cardwell, Missouri. Thank you for your support, and we hope you enjoy the games.
When you need childcare, trust Kids R Us Daycare in Holcomb. For over 17 years, Kids R Us Daycare has been providing a loving and fun atmosphere for your children, from babies to toddlers and even big kids. You can trust Kids R Us Daycare in Holcomb. Contact Kids R Us Daycare today for more information about full or part-time care for your kiddos. Call 573-792-3390. That's 792-3390. Kids R Us Daycare on Highway 25 in Holcomb, where your kids can learn, play, and grow.
Back of the half, 26-13, our halftime score. Clarkton with the lead over Delta C7. For Delta C7 here in the half. Leading the way, C.J. Wallace with 9 points. So C.J. leading the way with 9. Micah Rose had 2, and Caden Rose with 2 points for the Chargers in the first half of this one. 13 points, Caleb Guyton. He had 11 of the 13, though, in the first quarter as he came out red hot. The senior leading all scorers in the ball game with 13 at the half. 5 points for Caleb Redden, 5 points for James Johnson, and 3 points for Alex Juarez in the first half for Coach McBroom's Reindeer. 18-10 the score at the end of the first quarter. As Clarkton jumped out to the early lead, Delta C7 only managed 3 points in that second quarter. A three-pointer by C.J. Wallace, and that's it for the Chargers scoring in that second quarter, and thus the 13-point lead at the half, as Clarkton with 18 in the first quarter and then cooled off somewhat in the second quarter, but still widened the lead over the Reindeer as they're in the locker room. We had a couple of games earlier today as we are currently in Game 3. We started off this afternoon with Gideon and Holcomb squaring off, and Holcomb led actually at the half over second seed Gideon, but then the Bulldogs came to life and in the second half pulled away from the Hornets, winning 61-36. So Gideon will now take on the winner of Cooter and Southland. That will be our next game, and Paul Glass will have the call of that one. Scheduled to start around 8:30, folks. It's probably going to be closer to 8 o'clock. So if you're coming out to the games here at Southland High School, you might want to head on this way. Cooter fans and, of course, Southland fans here in the area. Risco rose over North Pim, so Risco advancing to the semifinals to play at 7 o'clock tomorrow night against the winner of this one between Delta C7 and Clarkton. That's a look at earlier action and our halftime scoring. We'll take a final halftime break and be back with the start of the third quarter. 26-13, Clarkton leads Delta C7. Third quarter action right after this.
Sports activities are a key element in the education of our young people, and that's why Dunklin County Sheriff Nick Darter supports high school sports here on this Pollock Broadcasting Company station. Sheriff Darter knows that participating in sports instills a sense of value, discipline, teamwork, and good sportsmanship in our young people, both today and in the future. Good luck to the coaches, players, students, and fans all across Dunklin County from Sheriff Nick Darter and the members of the Dunklin County Sheriff's Department.
Locally owned Kennett Trust Bank understands the importance of great service, great rates, and putting the focus on you. Hi, this is John Patton with Kennett Trust Bank, inviting you to stop in and see us at 917 First Street in Kennett. We offer full banking services like checking and savings accounts, plus home, auto, commercial, and agricultural loans. Stop by 917 First Street today or online at KennettTrustBank.com. Kennett Trust Bank is proud to support our area youth. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
The Pemiscot County Career and Technology Center can provide the training you need for an entry-level position in today's advanced technical career fields. They'll help you get ahead with classes in automotive technology, ag building structures and construction trades, restaurant management, health occupations, industrial electronics, plus welding technology. All programs are backed by on-campus support and testing services. For information, call 359-2601 and get on the road to success with Pemiscot County Career and Technology Center. Call 359-2601.
McClure Trucking Incorporated in Cooter is looking for experienced over-the-road truck drivers and leasing owner-operators. McClure Trucking has flatbed trailers available right now. If you have at least 18 months over-the-road experience and are looking for a good job with good equipment, contact McClure Trucking at 573-695-4945. Drivers receive sign-on bonus and are home midweek and weekends. For more information, call McClure Trucking Incorporated at 573-695-4945.
McCord Gin in Gideon has been serving cotton producers for over 75 years, and they are proud to be a part of the farming community. They are also proud to support area youth and would like to wish them all the best of luck in the Gideon Bulldog Classic Basketball Tournament. Remember to be a good sport, have a positive attitude, and always give your best effort. Good luck to all in the Gideon Bulldog Classic Basketball Tournament from your friends at McCord Gin in Gideon.
It's always a home run when you visit the all-new Home Plate Bar and Grill at the I-55 exit in Hayti. They have delicious food served up hot and fresh. Be sure to check out their daily lunch and dinner specials. Their catfish, the best around, plus chicken, shrimp, steaks, and their smash burgers will keep you coming back for more. They have 10 big screen TVs where you can catch all the big games. Be sure to like them on Facebook. Slide into home at the Home Plate Bar and Grill at the I-55 exit in Hayti.
Sarah Jo Morgan, CPA, is dedicated to providing tax services to both businesses and individuals in the Kennett and surrounding areas. Her services are professionally designed to meet your specific needs, from decreasing your tax liabilities to tax problem resolution services, tax planning, and individual and business tax preparation services. Call Sarah Jo Morgan, CPA, 888-4242, or stop by 1091 Commerce Drive in Kennett. Sarah Jo Morgan, CPA, a proud supporter of the Holcomb Hornets.
We are about ready for the second half of action, 26-13. I know they're listening in the hospitality room, Paul. Paul comes back in with a to-go box up here, and he's going to have to describe when he starts his ball game exactly what he has, but he's killing me because he's I'll tell you what, they are doing it right here at Southland Schools. We appreciate all the hospitality and for their invitation to have the broadcast. A quick three by the Chargers is no good. Good look that time, but it wouldn't go down as Hunter Ward pulled the trigger. Clarkton now on the attack. Baseline jumper is no good. Offensive rebound, second opportunity for Johnson. He'll lose the handle and picked up there by C.J. Wallace. Outlets into the front court. Chargers get some offense going with Micah Rose. Micah hits the short jumper. 26-15, the lead cut down to 11. Clarkton with the basketball. Chargers in a zone. They look like they might try to trap out of that zone. Now pass on the baseline, kick it around on the right side. Juarez dribbles out top of the key, almost a steal, getting a hand on it, Micah Rose. Caleb Redden looks like he has some tape on right under his eye. I don't know if he got cut or what in the first half. I don't remember seeing that in the first half, but he's posting up at the high post area. He gets the basketball and works it in and banks it in for the two. The freshman with 7 points and a nice answer for Clarkton there. 28-15, 6:37 to play, third quarter. Micah Rose with a quick drive out on the wing. His three by Caden Rose is no good. Rebound to Johnson down the lane. Too strong off the board. And the rebound to Caden Rose. Caden to Micah. Cross the lane. Layup is good by the Chargers. Nice job that time. Delta C7. Muhammad Khan's first two of the ball game. 28-17. Reindeer with the lead in the basketball. Juarez goes on the right side, and the ball stolen away by C.J. Wallace as they tried to get it inside. C.J. coast to coast. Layup rims off, no good. Offensive rebound by Rose. He is fouled on the play. And a couple of free throws coming here for Rose. James Johnson commits his second foul. And Micah Rose goes to the free throw line. Micah has just been hampered by fouls. He's playing with 3. Caden Rose also with 3 for Delta C7. And the first free throw for Micah Rose is good. Cuts the lead down to 10. Second free throw makes it a single-digit lead. For Clarkton. Clarkton with a basketball and leading 28-19. Juarez between the circles. Goes left side to Johnson. Now on the left wing. Here's a three off the mark by Guyton. And the rebound to the Chargers. Ward gets it on the left side. Thought about the three. Now he dribbles out. Gives away to Caden Rose. Now in the corner. Here's a Wallace three. No good. Offensive rebound, though, to Hunter Ward. Hunter bounces it away. Corner of the lane is Micah Rose, who will now circle out near midcourt. 5:12 to play. Third quarter, 28-19. Delta C7 trailing as they run the offense. Micah Rose tries to drive, goes around the screen. Now has that drive cut off, splits two defenders, and travels with the basketball. Clarkton gets it back, 28-19. Reindeer with the lead. Delta C7 making a little run here in the third quarter. Johnson tries to feed inside. Ball tipped away and taken away by the Chargers. C.J. Wallace, outlets, and the layup on the other end of Micah Rose. Timeout on the floor as a little more urgency by the Chargers here in the third quarter, 28-21. The lead is 7, 4:28 to play. Back in 1 minute.
The Pemiscot County Sheriff's Office supports the high school sports programs throughout the area and wishes everyone a very successful year. Sheriff Joe Bryant and his team know that promoting high school sports and good citizenship helps in building strong communities by making them safer, more enjoyable places to live, work, and raise a family. Good luck to all area high school athletes from Pemiscot County Sheriff Joe Bryant and the Pemiscot County Sheriff's Office.
Gideon School District 37 would like to wish the Gideon Bulldogs the best of luck in the tournament this season. The administration, school board, staff, and students all say go Bulldogs. Bring home that championship. Gideon School is happy to help sponsor the video broadcast from the tournament this year. Gideon School District 37.
The 13-point halftime lead for Clarkton has been cut to 7. We played 3.5 minutes of this quarter. Only 2 points so far for Clarkton in the quarter, and Coach Cole McBroom taking the timeout, trying to get his offense back in gear as they bring it to the front court. Juarez bounces it on a wing. They get it inside, kick it back to Juarez. Against the zone. Now left wing, Johnson to Juarez, back to Johnson. Now the left wing to Guyton. Guyton gets it back deep in the corner. Johnson, Juarez, now on the right side. Couple of dribbles. They're trying to post up Redden inside. Now Johnson penetrates, but he's going to be called for the travel. Got the shot to fall, but the turnover will send it back the other way without points on the board. Clarkton still stuck on 2 points here in the quarter. 3:48 to play in the third. And Hunter Ward with the basketball for Delta C7. Caden Rose out top of the circle. C.J. Wallace will circle around his screen. Dribbles to the left wing. Now to Micah Rose. Quick move down the lane. Micah lost the handle, and it goes out of bounds and back over to Clarkton. 3:30 to go, third quarter, 28-21. Clarkton with the lead in the basketball. Juarez, left side Johnson, gets it back to Juarez. Now on the right side. They get it finally to Redden, corner of the lane, didn't have anything. Back to Johnson, patient, the Reindeer against his zone. Now at the free throw line. Kick it out left wing. Guyton's three is good. 16 points for Caleb Guyton. He continues to lead all scorers in this ball game. The lead goes back to 10 for Clarkton. Delta C7 runs the offense. 2:45 to play in the quarter, and C.J. Wallace, right-hand dribble. Passes out in the corner. Here's a three, and it's good by Muhammad Khan. Khan's 5th point of the ball game. This pass tipped out of bounds. It'll stay with Clarkton in the front court. Braxton Cowart, freshman into the ball game. Coming out of the ball game, Isaac Coronado, another freshman for Clarkton. Coach McBroom's getting a lot of playing time for several of these freshmen on his ball club. Against the zone, another freshman, Redden, corner of the lane. Didn't have anything this time. Out top of the key, Juarez dribbles to the right wing. Goes on the baseline. Johnson, double team, jumps pass out top of the key. And the three is off, no good, but getting his own rebound is Cowart. They'll reset to Juarez. 2:05 to play, third quarter. Now corner of the lane. Redden drives around a man, hits the shot, and draws the foul. Caleb Redden, the freshman, that's his 9th point of the ball game. And a 3-point play opportunity. And the free throw's no good, but offensive rebound put back up, and it rims off by Guyton. Now Delta C7 gets the basketball. 1:50 to play in a quarter, and a long three is good by Micah Rose. Micah starting to heat it up here. 11 points for Rose. 1:40 to play, third quarter. They get it down to Redden. Redden works down the lane. Shot partially blocked. Now Juarez will get it back. His floater in the lane, no good. Gets his own rebound. Ball fake going up, and a foul will send Caleb Redden back to the free throw line for a pair of free throws. 33-27 our score. That is the 4th foul on the Chargers. I don't have a looks like the foul was on Khan, and the free throw is up and good by Caleb Redden. Redden now 10 points in the ball game. Coming out, Caden Rose. Rose may have picked up his fourth foul. It's not up on the board, but that is the fourth foul on Caden Rose, so that's who it's on, even though it's not up on the scoreboard. Second free throw is off by Redden. Rebound Delta C7. Rose all the way down the floor and missed the layup. The ball is loose. They fight for it, and Clarkton comes out of there with it. Here's Redden. 1:08 to play in the quarter. Picks up the dribble, top of the key. Clarkton running the offense, down to 1 minute to play in the quarter. Left wing, Coronado. Feeds to Redden. Redden works his way down the lane. Shot is good. Caleb Redden now 12 points in the ball game. Big third quarter for him. 36-27, Clarkton with a lead. Chargers trying to cut into that lead. C.J. Wallace on the low block, lost the handle, picked up coast to coast, and the layup is good by James Johnson. 38-27. After all that work, the Reindeer have opened up an 11-point lead once again. 20 seconds to play in the quarter. They led by 13 at the half, but the Chargers had made a big dent in that. Now Cannon penetrates, goes left side. We're down to 9 seconds to play in the quarter. Back to C.J. Wallace. Now top of the key. Ward with 3, with 2, with 1. Launches for 3, and it's no good. 38-27. Clarkton leads Delta C7 after 3. Back with the fourth quarter in 1 minute.
The North Pemiscot R1 School District supports the North Pemiscot Mustangs at this week's tournament. Congratulations from Superintendent Kim Emmons, Board President Reggie Grant, Vice President Jeremy Lawson, Secretary Danny Angotti, Treasurer Brian Louie, and board members Brett James, Jimmy Swims, and Toby Bradfield, along with the administration, staff, students, and fans. Good luck, Mustangs, from the North Pemiscot R1 School District in Wardell, Missouri.
The Cooter R4 School District in Cooter, Missouri supports the Cooter Wildcats at this week's tournament. The administration and Board of Education are behind the Wildcats all the way. Congratulations from Superintendent of Schools Clay Snyder, Board President James Lynn, Vice President Tony Morgan, Secretary Karen Neal, and board members Brandon Neal, Leanne Odom, Buddy Swan, and Stephen Walker, who encourage you to support this year's team. Go Wildcats from the Cooter R4 School District in Cooter, Missouri.
Ready for the fourth quarter, 38-27. Clarkton leads Delta C7. Our nightcap scheduled to start at 8 o'clock, folks, and it's 7 o'clock now. Our broadcast on the radio, Sports Radio KMIS, AM and FM, Portageville, Gideon, and also KCRV FM 105.1, Caruthersville. On all the streaming platforms, we're bringing this one to you. Clarkton with a basketball and this 11-point lead. They run the offense with Juarez out top of the key. They'll feed it down on the left baseline. That's Tyson Garrison, a sophomore, and they get it inside. Shot is missed. They fight for the rebound and the held ball and the arrow in favor of Delta C7. Chargers trailed by 13 at the half. They'd cut it down to 7 at one point in that third quarter, but 11 the deficit as we start the fourth quarter, and we're 30 seconds into this quarter. Here's Micah Rose. He'll shoot the long 3. It looked good all the way, but rims off, and it goes out of bounds. And back over to Clarkton. Ball is tipped at midcourt and stolen by the Chargers. Now Wallace will pick it up for the easy 2. Good defensive pressure that time by Delta C7. They cut the lead down to 9. 7 minutes to play in a ball game. A half-court trap. Juarez circles it around right side. Now they'll get it down on the low block. A ball fake. And at the elbows. Jumper is short by the Reindeer. And here come the Chargers trying to cut into that 9-point lead. Rose had it poked away. Good quick hands that time by James Johnson. James going coast to coast. Layup is short, though. And the rebound to Micah Rose. Micah into the front court. Numbers to the Chargers. And they will shoot, and it rims off, no good. Offensive rebound, Delta C7. Kick it out. A 3-ball by Ward is good. Hunter Ward, a long-range 3. And, folks, we have a 6-point ball game with 6:19 to play in this one. Jordan Cannon will put his shoe back on. Back into the ball game, Caleb Redden. Also into the ball game, Isaac Coronado for the Clarkton Reindeer. 38-32. The Chargers came out swinging in this fourth quarter. They've cut this lead to 6. Clarkton trying to answer. Delta C7 extends that zone. Guyton on the left wing. Now Juarez goes right side. They get it inside. That's who they went to all night. And once again, Caleb Redden will convert down low. 14 points for Redden. The lead goes back to 8 for Clarkton. Delta C7 with the basketball. Quick move by Cannon in the paint. Kicks it on the wing. Here's another 3 attempt, and another one is good by Hunter Ward. Back-to-back 3s by Hunter Ward. And the lead is 5 now for Clarkton. Reindeer break trap at midcourt. Juarez on the wing. Picks up the dribble. Now needs some help. They're going to reach in, and a foul is going to be called on Delta C7. Ward picks up the foul, his second. Caden Rose into the ball game. Coming out will be Muhammad Khan. And Clarkton inbounds on the sideline. Back into the ball game for Clarkton, James Johnson. Here's a 3 on the wing, no good. Offensive rebound. The putback is rejected as Coronado tried to hit the short jumper, but knocked out of bounds off of Delta C7. Clarkton inbounds on the baseline. Coronado gets it in the corner. Feeds down low, reversing up. Shot partially blocked. He gets his own rebound, putting it back up Redden. One more try, and this one's no good. And Caden Rose with the board. Outlet pass to Micah Rose. Micah on the wing. 5-point ball game to Caden, top of the key. Now right wing. Hunter Ward. He's been the red-hot player for Delta C7. Couple of 3s here in this quarter. Rose kicks it left side. Falling down is Cannon, but gets the pass away. A long 3 is good by Micah Rose. 14 points for Rose. And we have a 2-point ball game with 4:39 to play here in the fourth quarter. Redden gets it on the low block, and the ball knocked out of his hands and off of Delta C7. 40-38. Still 4:33 to play in the fourth quarter. Clarkton with the lead, inbounding on the baseline. Reindeer get it in the corner. Guyton with the basketball is 3. This one's no good. Rebound fought for, and coming out of there with it, C.J. Wallace. C.J.'s pass on the wing goes to Ward. Ward, another 3, and another one is good. Ward, 9 points, 3 threes here in the quarter, and it's a 1-point Delta C7 lead, and a timeout. Coach Cole McBroom and the Reindeers. They were trapped in the front court. 4:10 to play. 41-40. Delta C7 leads back in 30 seconds.
Pemiscot County District 1 Commissioner David Greer knows the importance of supporting all school athletic events. That's why he's a sponsor of high school sports here on this Pollock Broadcasting Company station. Commissioner Greer supports the players, coaches, and students at all Pemiscot County schools and encourages everyone to come out and show your support by attending all games, both home and away. Again, good luck to all Pemiscot County athletes. From your District 1 Pemiscot County Commissioner, the Honorable David Greer.
Game 3 is a good one between the 4th seed Delta C7 Chargers and the 5th seed Clarkton Reindeer. Clarkton has led most of the ball game, but as we reach the midway point of this fourth quarter, Delta C7, after 3 threes in the quarter by Hunter Ward, have taken the lead, 41-40. Clarkton's turn as they bring it in the front court after Coach McBroom's timeout. Juarez picks up the dribble, high-low, nice, beautiful pass off the timeout. Caleb Redden to Caleb Guyton. 18 points now for Guyton, and a 1-point lead for Clarkton. Rebound is taken by Delta C7, but they step on the out-of-bounds stripe. 42-41. Clarkton gets the basketball back. 3:44 and a half-court trap. And a steal by Rose. Micah down the lane. Off-balance shot, no good. Cannon fights for the rebound. And they're going to say the ball was tied up. Possession arrow in favor of Clarkton. Boy, great opportunity for Delta C7, but they couldn't hit the layup. 42-41. Clarkton with the ball and this 1-point lead. 3.5 minutes to play. They get it in the front court. With it is Johnson. Johnson inside to the freshman, and Caleb Redden will hit another bucket. Boy, they have went to him nonstop here after the first quarter. The lead is 3 for Clarkton. C.J. Wallace does his thing. Goes on the wing. A long 3 by Cannon is off. No good. Rebound Clarkton. Clarkton on the run. Coast to coast. And the layup is good by James Johnson. Clarkton pulls away. They lead it by 5. Down inside of 3 minutes to go in the ball game. Does Delta C7 have another run? We'll see. Micah Rose goes down the lane, lost his footing, and the ball picked up by Redden. Redden fires it to Johnson. Johnson again down the lane. Missed the shot, but he'll be fouled and shoot a pair of free throws. C.J. Wallace commits the foul. Second foul on C.J. and going to the free throw line, James Johnson. 5-point lead for Clarkton. First free throw is good for Johnson. Muhammad Khan comes into the ball game now for Coach Chris Dye's Chargers. Second free throw is short, no good. The rebound, Delta C7. Down by 6, 2:36 to play, and here's C.J. Wallace, and a foul on Clarkton. Juarez picks up the foul. His third. And now a foul away from the basketball. His own Clarkton. Juarez will pick up his 4th, I believe. I don't know. They have 5 up on the board. My scoring is very unofficial. Reindeer trying to apply the pressure, inbounds. Delta C7 trapped in the corner, and Micah Rose over in the corner. The timeout is called by Coach Dye. 2:27 to play. 47-41. Clarkton leads this one back in 1 minute.
At Black Gold Farms in Arbor, Missouri, we're passionate about fresh, responsibly grown food. Every day, we dig into the black earth to grow our gold, the food on your plate. For us, it's more than delivering quality in every single potato. It's about always digging deeper. Learn more about us at blackgoldfarms.com. The entire staff at Black Gold Farms wants to take this time to wish all the area teams the best of luck. Black Gold Farms is proud to support area youth because our communities are the backbone of everything we do.
Hey, this is Daryl Wilcoxon with Wilcoxon's Home Place on the South Bypass in Kennett, Missouri. We're getting new products in every week and would like to help you make your place a show place. Living room suites, recliners, including lift chairs, bedroom suites, mattress sets with adjustable bases, appliances, and TVs. We have several payment options available. Come see us at Wilcoxon's Home Place Furniture and Appliance, 901 South Bypass in Kennett, Missouri. A family furniture tradition for over 70 years.
2:27 to play in this one, 47-41. Clarkton leads Delta C7. Delta C7 with the basketball after Coach Chris Dye's timeout. C.J. Wallace, quick move down the lane, jump pass on the right wing, and C.J. is called for the charge. Caleb Redden, the freshman, drew the charge. Big foul there, 2:20 to play in the ball game. Clarkton gets it back. Neither team in the bonus. 3 fouls on Delta C7 so far in the quarter. 2 fouls on Clarkton so far in the quarter. And free throws could determine this one in the end. Juarez approaching a half-court trap. Clarkton fires it into the front court over the top. Coronado gets it. Coronado gets it back, feeds inside the lane. There's the freshman. Little baby hook shot by Redden is good. He has 18 points in the ball game. The lead is 8 for Clarkton. Delta C7 trying to answer. 1:55 to play. Here's C.J. Wallace. C.J. works around the screen, down the lane, jump pass, right side, and the ball off Kahn, but last touch by the Chargers. Delta C7 inbounds on the baseline. C.J. Wallace gets it. He'll shoot the 3. Oh, it's halfway down. Wouldn't go. And the rebound to Redden. Juarez with 1:38 to play at midcourt. Across the timeline, picks up the dribble. Pass to Johnson. Johnson goes down the lane. Wallace tips it away from behind. It stays with Clarkton on the baseline with 1:30 to go in the ball game. 49-41. Clarkton with the lead. The freshman, Caleb Redden, will inbound on the baseline. Bounces it in the corner, back to Juarez. Juarez, top of the key. Johnson, right side. They hit the freshman, Redden. Redden, a nice backdoor cut to Guyton. Guyton with 20 points. A big basket there by Clarkton. They go up by 10 with 1:13 to play. Chargers have to score in a hurry. Here's a 3 by Rose. Banks it in! Micah Rose banks it in. And it's a 7-point ball game. Clarkton leads. Timeout on the floor with 1:05 to play. We'll be back with more right after this.
Every dollar counts. At Farm Credit Southeast Missouri, it is our mission to help your bottom line. If you have a farm, agribusiness, or rural home financed at a bank on a short-term rate or with the balloon payment looming, we may have the long-term solution. We have the products and the expertise that can set you up for long-term success. Fixed rates, no farm credit fees, one less worry. Farm Credit Southeast Missouri, your ag lender.
Your ag lender will always be there. Contact Jay Ward in Portageville at 379-3461.
The Risco Tigers are included in this week's Tri-County Tournament, and the administration and faculty, along with staff and students at the Risco R2 School District, couldn't be any prouder. Congratulations are extended to the Tiger team by Superintendent Dr. Amy Baker and members of the Board of Education led by President Ashley Calvert, Vice President Kent Buck, Treasurer Daniel Presley, Secretary Jeff White, and board members Mark McDowell, Sean Ludwig, and Daniel Mims. Good luck, Tigers, from the R2 School District in Risco, Missouri.
1:05 to go in this one, 51-44. Clarkton with the lead. And the basketball. They'll get it inbounds. Now they break the press. Johnson takes it down the lane, spins, and he double dribbles. Turnover by Clarkton, gives it back to Delta C7. Micah Rose just banked one in from the top of the key to cut into the 10-point lead, makes it a 7-point lead. Now Coach McBroom getting an explanation over from one of the officials. I don't think it's Coach McBroom dries off the basketball. I don't blame you, Coach. The palms get a little sweaty down the stretch. 55 seconds to play. Here's a jump shot on the wing. This one's short, no good, and the rebound to Clarkton. 46 seconds to go in the ball game, and a timeout by Coach McBroom. 51-44. Clarkton leads Delta C7. We're back in 1 minute.
Need tires? Danny Laceville Sales Company is the place to go. You can buy tires anywhere, but why would you? We have 25 years experience. We know tires. We live and breathe tires. We have the best tire deals around. Call us at 573-276-5965 or my cell phone at 573-718-1791. And as always, we appreciate your business.
Splash of Class Car Wash. This is where you wash your car. Splash of Class Car Wash and Cut. 2 state-of-the-art automatic brushless bays, removing dirt and grime, PDQ. Or use their convenient self-service bays and multiple powerful vacuums. Open 24/7. Give your vehicle the showroom shine it deserves. With a splash of class. This is where you wash your car. Forget the rest. This is the best. Splash of Class Car Wash on 1st Street next to Sonic and Kenneth.
44 seconds to go in this one. Clarkton leads 51-44. Clarkton with the basketball. They're going to work the length of the floor. They need to get someone open. They still need to get someone open. They still need to get someone open. And Wallace knocks it out of bounds by the Chargers. Defensive pressure from Coach Chris Dye's ball club, trying to create a turnover. Down by 7. 44.5 seconds to go in this one. Clarkton this time will throw it near midcourt. They get it in bounds. Now they have the numbers and the layup by Coronado. First points of the ball game by Coronado and a timeout with 39 seconds to play. 53-44, 9-point lead. Clarkton back in 30 seconds.
Cameron Bunting Parker, your District 150 Missouri State Representative, is a supporter of high school academics and sports throughout the region. She takes this opportunity to salute all area teams. As your District 150 State Representative, Cameron Bunting Parker wants to hear your views and your concerns. She's proud to serve the people of Southeast Missouri at the state capitol as your voice in Jefferson City. Good luck to all area teams from Cameron Bunting Parker, your Missouri State Representative for District 150. Paid for by the committee to elect Cameron Bunting Parker, Philip A. Santee, Treasurer.
Caleb Redden triggered the inbounds pass, threw it way down court to Isaac Coronado, who streaked down and made the layup. That was a big, big shot there. Pushes the lead out to 9 for Clarkton and 39 seconds to play in the ball game. 3 team fouls on Delta C7. They'll have the basketball and need points in a hurry. Here's C.J. Wallace. He's going to try the 3, and it's good! C.J. hits the 3. Clarkton basketball, 28 seconds to play and a foul. That's the 4th on Delta C7. Ward picks up the personal. So with the next, it's free throws for Clarkton. Johnson gets it in bounds, and he lost the basketball out of bounds. It'll go back over to Delta C7. 53-47. Chargers will not go away. Still 26.8 seconds to play. Chargers looking to get it inbounds. Here's a 3. It is no good, but a foul, and 3 free throws are coming for C.J. Wallace. 3 free throws coming for Wallace. And Juarez is just fouled out of the ball game for Clarkton. The senior leaves with 3 points. Coach McBroom will send in the freshman, Braxton Cowart. Big free throws here for C.J. Wallace. First for C.J. is short, no good. 53-47. 24.5 seconds to play in the ball game. Wallace back to the line. Second of 3 is good. 5-point ball game. Wallace tries to cut it down to 4 with a second free throw. Still 24.5 seconds to play, and CJ hits 2 of 3. Inbound, and a foul will send Clarkton to the other end to shoot free throws, and Isaac Coronado will be going to the free throw line for Clarkton. 23.2 seconds to play in the basketball game. 53-49. Clarkton with the lead over Delta C7 and the freshman, Coronado. First of 2, in and out, no good. Chargers still have some hope with 23 ticks remaining. 53-49. The freshman, Coronado, second free throw. It's good. That is a big one for Coronado. Here comes Rose into the front court. 20 seconds to play. Rose out top of the key. Now on the right side, Ward, he's covered but shoots the long. No, they call timeout as Coach Dye gets the timeout right before Ward fired the three, and it was off the mark. 54-49, 13.8 seconds to play, back in 30 seconds.
Positive experiences that sports and an active lifestyle bring play an important role in a young person's life. Sports teach teamwork, problem-solving skills, and boost self-esteem. The Holcomb Hornets have proved this to be true. The staff at Levi Bader Farms recognizes the Holcomb Hornets' hard work and dedication this year, and they are so proud of them. Everyone at Levi Bader Farms wants to take this time to congratulate the Holcomb Hornets on a job well done and wishes them the very best of luck. Way to go, Hornets, from your friends at Levi Bader Farms.
5-point ball game as Clarkton tries to hold off the charging Delta C7 Chargers here in this final quarter. It was an 11-point lead for Clarkton as we started the fourth quarter, and that lead has been cut to 5. Chargers will have the basketball on the sideline. 13.8 seconds to play as they look to inbound. They're still looking. They finally get it inbound to Rose. Rose on the wing. He fires a three. It's off, no good. Rebound, Clarkton, and a foul. They'll go to the other end, and free throws coming here for the Reindeer. 7 seconds to play. This bunch of freshmen out on the floor for Clarkton with a mix of seniors out there as well, and another one of the freshmen with big free throws here. This time Braxton Cowart will go to the free throw line to shoot 2. The first is no good. The lead remains 5. Cowart's second free throw. It is good. 6-point ball game. Here's Wallace quickly into the front court, all the way to the rack. Layup good. And the clock will tick down to 0. 55-51. Our final score. The first upset of the tournament as the 5th seed knocks off the 4th seed. Clarkton over Delta C7. We'll take a break, come back, and check the final scoring in this one right after this.
At Carmack Shell and Convenience Store, convenience is more than just a catchy word. It's what they're all about. Carmack never closes and is always open with convenience items including hot foods, sandwiches, and grocery items, plus a complete stock of beverages. Carmack is just off the interstate and is your source for Shell gas and diesel fuel. Never mind the time of day or night, because Carmack Shell and Convenience Store is always open and conveniently located right off I-55 at Exit 1. Look for the giant American flag. Carmack, one of your high school sports boosters.
Show me the way to go home. I'm tired and I want to go to bed. You need a good night's sleep?
Check out our big mattress sale at Hubbard & Hoke Furniture.
Save up to $400 on Sealy Posturepedic sets.
Save up to $625 on iComfort memory foam sets.
Get your best night's sleep with this luxurious adjustable base. You can always hear me singing this song. Show me the way to go
to Hubbard & Hoke Furniture, Blyville and Osceola.
We are pioneers, dreamers, the ones they said would never make it, and the ones still trying. We're lifesavers, life changers, those who bring life to your world. We're where compassion meets precision and empowerment meets innovation. An expert system of care where love abounds so that God can do the impossible. We are NEA Baptist.
Clarkton advances. They will now take on Risco after knocking off Delta C7 55-51. Clarkton led by 8 at the end of the first quarter, 18-10. At the half, 26-13. The lead had jumped out to 13. Quick start in that third quarter, and Delta C7 cut into that lead, but late in the quarter, the Reindeer pulled away to lead by 11, 38-27, and they hang on for the 4-point victory, 55-51. Here's the way the scoring went for Delta C7 in the basketball game. 18 points for C.J. Wallace. What a ball game for C.J. Micah Rose added 17. Hunter Ward hit 3 big threes in that fourth quarter to finish with 9 points for the Chargers. Muhammad Khan had 5 points for Delta C7 and 2 points for Caden Rose, the scoring for Delta C7 in this one. For the winners, the Reindeer of Clarkton. Great performances by Caleb Guyton, who finished with 20 points in the ball game. Caleb Redden, the freshman, they just kept pounding it inside to Redden in the second half. He had 5 points at the half, 13 second half points. He'll have finished with 18 in this one. James Johnson had 10 points in the ball game, 3 points for Isaac Coronado, 3 points for Alex Juarez, and a free throw in the ball game for Braxton Cowart for Clarkton. As Coach McBroom's ball club will now take on the Risco Tigers, 7 o'clock tomorrow night in the top semifinal. Coming up next, Cooter, the 3 seed, and the host team, Southland Rebels. Paul Glass will have the call of that one. We're going to be ahead of schedule, folks. Be careful if you're headed to the ball game tonight, but we are about 9 minutes away from tip. We'll have the call for you on the radio and also our video streams. Paul Glass standing by for Game 4 of the night. We'll be back with more from the Tri-County Tournament right after this.
Nutrien Ag Solutions can offer a full complement of agricultural products and services, including fertilizer, seed, crop protection chemicals, and custom application. For fast, dependable service, call Nutrien Ag at Cooter at 695-2126, Reeves at 737-2218, or contact any of their other Boot Heel locations. Yes, for integrity, value, and dependability, call Nutrien Ag Solutions in the same location for over 45 years.
And just like that, it's February, the month of shadows, love, and presidents. I'm JP with JP Ford and Blythe. February is the month when our leaders have once said, you can't drive a Ford if you don't have one. Okay, maybe they didn't really say that, but you get the point. Come and see us all month long to take advantage of the President's Day sale with massive savings. Visit JP Ford today. We are right on the price, and we are right on the 55.
Good luck to all area teams from Danny Glass, your Pemiscot Dunklin Electric Co-op Director for District 1. Danny Glass knows that participating in high school sports plays a huge role in developing the leaders of tomorrow. That's why Danny Glass is glad to help boost high school sports in this area as a sports booster. Again, good luck to all area high school teams from Danny Glass, your Pemiscot Dunklin Electric Co-op Director for District 1.
Year after year, you can rely on the experts at Greenpoint Ag in Deering to work alongside you for more profitable acres. Greenpoint Ag is among the leaders in ag technology and will deliver better results for you, our area farmers. Contact Greenpoint Ag today for more information, 573-757-6253, or stop in Greenpoint Ag on Highway J in Deering. Greenpoint Ag is proud to be part of the Deering community and supports our area youth. Greenpoint Ag wishes you and your family happy holidays and a profitable new year.
You were in an accident. You're okay, but your vehicle is damaged. What do?
First, call your insurance company and let them create a claim number. Then call Rodney at Pitts Collision and Towing Service in Steele. Rodney Pitts and Marie Alsop will process your claim and start the process of getting your vehicle back to its pre-accident condition. Don't let your insurance company steer you out of town. Choose Pitts Collision and Towing Service. Pitts Collision and Towing Service is known for their precise body and frame repairs on all foreign and domestic vehicles. They now offer plastic welding, which makes your rubber or plastic bumpers look brand new. In addition, Pitts Collision and Towing Service has a large stock of auto parts and small truck parts. Call Pitts Collision and Towing Service today at 573-695-4741 or 573-837-3228.
Or stop by Pitts Collision and Towing Service today, 121 South Walnut in Steele.
Welcome back once again. Southland High School, location for the Tri-County Conference Tournament. As Perry mentioned earlier, we are about 20 minutes ahead of schedule at least, about 20 to 25 minutes ahead of schedule in our matchup tonight. So our 8 o'clock game is going to start about 20 minutes till 8. So you still got time to get here if you want to get here, but you got to get here quickly. Just be careful if you do. Man, what's some good games here in this opening round from the Tri-County Conference Tournament. Paul Glass with you on the call for our final game of the night. 3-seed Cooter taking on the host 6-seed Southland Rebels. Here again from Cardwell Southland High School. The Southland Rebels do own a victory over Cooter in the regular season, so Cooter trying to get that win back and advance to the semifinals tomorrow night. One matchup, or actually two matchups are set in the JV bracket at 5:30 tomorrow. It'll be Risco and Southland. The winner of that matchup will advance to the championship, take on 1-seed Cooter. And in the varsity boys division, one matchup set for tomorrow night at 7 o'clock. 1-seed Risco taking on 5-seed Clarkton. And at 8:30, 2-seed Gideon taking on the winner of this matchup between 3-seed Cooter, 6-seed Southland. We're about 4 minutes out from the opening tip-off in our final game of the day for you. So we're going to take our final pregame break, and when we come back, we'll have Cooter, Southland, final game of the night right after this.
For almost 100 years, MFA Oil has put all our energy into energy by being the local fuel, propane, and lubricant solution that consistently delivers for people and businesses in this area. So if you need to keep your truck rolling, your home heated, or your farm equipment running like a well-oiled machine, give us a call because we're a company that's never idle and we're just down the road. MFA Oil. We live where you do. To find the MFA Oil location nearest you, visit mfaoil.com.
Cena State Bank, serving Southeast Missouri for nearly a century. Here's Will Mobley.
We're proud of our history, but we're looking to the future. We never get tired of helping families buy their first home or upgrade to a newer or bigger home. Our loan officers are enthusiastic to help. The investment folks make in their home pays off with a better lifestyle.
Need a loan? Call Cena State Bank. Banking made simple. An equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Participating in high school sports is a great way to build strength, stability, and character that can last a lifetime. And that's why your 25th District Missouri State Senator Jason Bean is pleased to support high school sports throughout Butler, Carter, Dunklin, Mississippi, New Madrid, Oregon, Pemiscot, Ripley, Stoddard, and Wayne counties. Good luck to the athletes, teams, coaches, and families from 25th District Missouri State Senator, the Honorable Jason Bean of Holcomb, Missouri. Paid for by JasonBeanForSenate.com, Lana Logan Temples, Treasurer.
When you think of sweet, delicious watermelons and cantaloupes in the Boot Heel, only one place comes to mind: Weaver's Farm in Holcomb. Weaver's Farm is family owned and operated and has been providing top quality produce and other row crops for over 5 decades. They are the melon headquarters for the Boot Heel. Follow Weaver Farms on Facebook for specials and updates. Weaver's Farm on Highway 25 in Holcomb is proud of all the area youth and loves supporting the Holcomb Hornets.
Mako Companies wants to wish good luck to both teams and congratulate them for their accomplishments so far this season. Mako Companies is a multifaceted company specializing in the management of commercial housing. They can develop large-scale multifamily housing, and Mako Construction has served as general contractor for hundreds of multifamily developments spanning 10 states. Good luck to both teams from Mako Companies in Clarkton.
Welcome back once again, Southland High School, our final of 4 games for you here in the opening round. And we are ready for our starting 5 for each team between the 3-seed Cooter Wildcats, 6-seed Southland Rebels. Southland first here. Oh, excuse me, for the Wildcats first. Bryson Green with the start, the junior for the Wildcats. Rice Lynn, another junior for Cooter. Jack Watkins, the senior for the Cooter Wildcats. Jaden Mathis, freshman for the Wildcats. And Jaden McLevain, the junior, final starter for the Cooter Wildcats. For the Southland Rebels, the host for this Tri-County Conference Tournament. Gracious host at that. It'll be junior Noah Beal, junior Braylon Cox, the junior Elijah Finkbeiner, Trace Gibson, the senior. And Jeremiah McMahon, the senior. Final starter for Southland. Once again, for the Cooter Wildcats, it'll be Watkins, Lynn, Green, McLevain, and Mathis, Cox, Beal, McMahon, Finkbeiner, and Gibson for the Rebels. And it will be Rice Lynn and Trace Gibson squaring off for the opening tip here. There's the whistle and the tip. And we are underway. McLevain off the opening tip. And that's how this starts as he takes it to the hoop, lays it in for two. Southland now trying to get through the full court pressure of the Cooter Wildcats. McMahon has it stolen away. Watkins picks it up. McLevain has it now, bringing it up the floor for the Wildcats. Mathis on the right wing. Have a hold called on Braylon Cox of the Southland Rebels. First foul of the night. Watkins will inbound. Gets it into Lynn. Lynn pushes in, shoots it off the glass. 4-0 lead to start the game for the Cooter Wildcats here. Beal now to McMahon. Cross court now. In the corner. That is Finkbeiner. Gibson underneath. Puts it in off the glass for two. 4-2 the lead now for the Wildcats. Back up the floor. McLevain, Mathis driving. Shot high off the glass. Too strong as it clinks off the rim. Braylon Cox with it to McMahon. McMahon driving to Beal on the baseline. A Finkbeiner for three. That's a high bounce off the rim. Watkins, the rebound for the Wildcats. Hands it off to McLevain. McLevain running the offense here. Rice Lynn for three. Too strong. Far side of the backboard there. Cox with the rebound. He'll bring it up the floor for the Rebels. Beal, top of the key for three. Can't get it to go. Finkbeiner, the rebound. Cross court to Braylon Cox. Braylon Cox looking for Beal down on the low post. Gibson running in the lane. Too strong off the glass. Bryson Green rebound. Hands it off to McLevain. Back the other way now. Fast pace, early going here. And this one, foul called on Finkbeiner this time. Reach in foul. Scoreboard showing 2-0 in favor of Cooter, but it is 4-2 in favor of the Wildcats. Cooter will inbound here. Watkins inbounds to McLevain in the backcourt. McLevain in the front court with it. Runs around the screen set by Bryson Green. Three is off the mark at the front of the rim, and McMahon the rebound for the Rebels. Out front. Shot is short off the rim. McLevain the rebound for the Wildcats. Back the other way. Jack Watkins driving in. Too strong off the glass on that one. Gibson the rebound for the Rebels. Beal looking cross court, and instead it's cut off by Rice Lynn. Lynn back the other way. Dishes to Bryson Green. That's too strong as it clanks off the rim. Gibson back the other way with it for the Rebels. Swatted out of bounds by McLevain. It'll stay Rebels basketball here to inbound from the sideline. 4-2 the lead for the Wildcats. 5:41 left to go here in the first. McMahon slaps the basketball. Now gets it into Camden Washington. End of the ball game for Southland. Beal in the corner now, trying to get around McLevain. To Gibson, low post. Shot off the glass, no good. Rice Lynn the rebound. Rice Lynn pulls up. Now we'll give it to Mathis right side. Back up top now to McLevain. Rice Lynn with the top of the key. He'll take it all the way to the hoop. Shot bounces around and falls in for Rice Lynn. 4 points for that young man here in the early going. 6-2 lead now for the Wildcats. McMahon driving. Beal off the feed. Short off the front of the rim. The putback falls in this time. Noah Beal's first points in the game. 2-point lead now for the Wildcats. 6-4. McLevain up top of the key to Rice Lynn. Hands it off to Mathis. Mathis now dribbles on the right wing, hands it off to McLevain. McLevain pulls up for three. That's off the mark. Gibson The rebound for the Rebels. Out front to Washington for three. That's nothing but net for Camden Washington. Just like that, Southland, a 1-point lead, 7-6, 4:25 to go in the first quarter. Riceland with it over on the left wing this time. Bryson Green, top of the key for three. That's off the mark. Watkins tips it, but it's into the hands of Beal. Beal out front to Gibson. Gibson taking it to the hoop, and that's in there for two for Trace Gibson. 9-6 the lead for the Rebels now. McElvain driving. Now we'll kick it back out to Mathis. Mathis running to the hoop. Floater is short. No good. Tipped out by Mathis. Bryson Green picks it up. Gives it to McElvain. Jack Watkins on the left side. Now to Rice Lynn. Back to McElvain once again. McElvain resetting now. Will run the offense here. If Washington will give him some room. Almost stolen by Beal. Rice Lynn. No look pass to Watkins for three from the corner, and that's nothing but net for Jack Watkins. We're tied at 9. 3:25 to go in the first now. Beal almost has it stolen to Gibson. That's Braylon Cox. Noah Beal once again with it. Back to Braylon Cox in the corner. Beal. Gibson in the lane, tipped out and stolen away by the Wildcats. McElvain bringing up the floors. Coach Mathis tells him to slow it down. Rice Lynn with it now left wing. 3 minutes to go in the first quarter. Bryson Green, top of the key. Watkins' shot is blocked by Beal. Beal with it out front. Washington pulls up on the wing for three. That's off the mark. McElvain the rebound. Out front to Rice Lynn. Lynn will pull up for the jumper. Too strong. And Braylon Cox the rebound for the Rebels. He'll pull up, give it to Noah Beal. Now Gibson. Washington in the corner. Washington cross court to Braylon Cox. And Noah Beal, Jerry McMahon once again. Looking for Gibson on the baseline is blocked by Lynn. And Watkins comes out of the pack with it. Gives it off to McElvain and brings it up the floor. McElvain, a nice move to get around Washington. Jumper off the glass. Rolls around. Finally going in there. Caden McElvain, 4 points in the first quarter. 2:13 left to go in the first. Wildcats a 2-point lead and a timeout on the floor. So we'll be back in 30 seconds.
The Junction Convenience Store on Highway 25 and B in Holcomb can satisfy any craving. Stop in today and try their crispy crunch fried chicken. In the mood for pizza? The Junction has Hunt's Brothers Pizza with your favorite toppings, or try one of the Junction's delicious deli sandwiches. Fill up with tasty treats from the Junction Convenience Store on Highway 25 and B in Holcomb, a proud supporter of our area youth. The Junction wishes the Holcomb Hornets good luck.
Welcome back, Southland High School, 11-9, the lead for the Wildcats, 2:13 to go here in the first quarter. Our final of 4 games today for you here from Southland High School and Tri-County Conference Tournament. Rebels inbound. Coming up the floor here. Beal, left side, back up top to McMahon. Trying to avoid the trap, back to Beal. Braylon Cox right side, up top to McMahon. McMahon driving. Dishes in the lane. Shot up, no good. Rebound to the Wildcats. That is Colton Lee into the ball game for the Rebels. McElvain, pass almost stolen. Rice Lynn for three. Off the mark. Rebound to the Rebels. Out front to McMahon. McMahon drives. Too strong as it goes across the goal. Out front to Mathis. Tipped in the air. Mathis comes down with it. Pulls up top of the key for the three. That's short off the front of the rim, and Noah Beal with the rebound. And the feed, too strong off the glass for Lee. Beal to steal, shot no good, but he will draw the foul and go to the line for two here, I believe. That is Lance Lucy into the ball game, picking up first foul for Cooter here in the first quarter. Noah Beal for two, leaves the first one short off the rim. .120 left to go here in the first. Second shot from Beal, rolls in and out. Lance Lucy the rebound. So Neal misses both the free throws, still a 2-point game in favor of the Wildcats, 11-9. Almost stolen away that time. Mathis with it. McLevain, the quick release three. High bounce off the top of the backboard and comes down in the hands of the Rebels. McMahon with it. Braylon Cox for three from the wing. That's off the mark. Beal with the rebound. McMahon with it. He'll get called for the travel. That'll turn it over to the Wildcats. As Colton Lee checks out, Elijah Finkbeiner back in for the Southland Rebels. Under a minute to go now here in the first. McLevain crossing into the front court. Hands it off to Lucy. Lucy driving, now gives it back to Mathis. Up top to McLevain. Pulls up for three once again. That's short. Finkbeiner the rebound. Hands it off to Noah Beal. Beal looking for McMahon. McMahon running. Floater. No good. Green the rebound for the Wildcats. Gives it to McLevain. McLevain picks up the dribble to Lucy. Lucy in the front court with it. Lucy going all the way with it. And he lays it in off the glass. 4-point lead now for the Wildcats. 15 seconds to go here in the first. Southland with the basketball. McMahon, right wing. Dribbles with it now. Beal. Final seconds here in the first. Finkbeiner. Braylon Cox for three from the corner. That's off the mark. Mathis with it. Will shoot it. It'll go after the buzzer, and we will go to the second with the Cooter Wildcats out front. 13-9 over the host Southland Rebels. Back with the second quarter after this.
Baker Implement Company and Case IH are proud to support area high school athletics the same way we've supported our customers in the community for 85 years. Visit any of our 13 locations in Southeast Missouri and Northeast Arkansas to experience the power of red and the service and support that has kept customers coming back since 1938.
Case IH and Baker Implement Company, supporting our community on the basketball court and in your field.
Superintendent Dr. Misty Galloway, along with the Southland School Board, administration, and staff, would like to invite you to the Tri-County Tournament this week at Southland High School. We're proud of our teams, our school, and our community, and we're excited to welcome you as you cheer on your favorite teams and players. Good luck to the Southland Rebels from all of us at Southland Schools in Cardwell, Missouri. Thank you for your support, and we hope you enjoy the games.
Welcome back once again, Southland High School. Paul Glass with you for our final game of the day for quarterfinal matchups to set the semifinals. One matchup already set for tomorrow night in the varsity boys bracket. 1-seed Risco, 5-seed Clarkton at 7 o'clock. And at 8:30 tomorrow night, 2-seed Gideon take on the winner of our current matchup. 3-seed Cooter, 6-seed Southland. Cooter currently leading 13-9. So we start the second quarter. Southland starting with the basketball. Finkbeiner on the baseline, or actually in the corner. Braylon Cox. McMahon, Noah Beal up top. Looking for Gibson in the lane. McMahon on the right wing. Driving. Shot off the glass and good. Jerry McMahon's first points in the ballgame. Cuts the lead to 2 as McLevain comes up the floor with it for the Wildcats. In the corner to Lynn. To Mathis. Shot no good. Foul on the Southland Rebels. Trace Gibson picking up the foul. His first, team's first here in the second. At the line for 2 shots is Jaden Mathis. First one is short off the front of the rim. Second shot from Mathis is up as he splits the free throws. First points in the game for Jaden Mathis. Southland with it quickly in the front court. Finkbeiner on the baseline. Out on the wing to Braylon Cox. Cox driving shot, no good. Foul called. This time on Green, I believe. Yes, that is correct. Bryson picking up his first, team's first here in the second. At the line for 2 is Braylon Cox, looking for his first points in the game. Rolls in and out on the first one. Makes the second one. Quick release on that one. 14-12. The lead for Cooter as they come up the floor. Bryce Lynn with it now. Starts his dribble. Driving to Green in the corner. Up top now to Mathis. 7 minutes to go here in the first half. Mathis starts the dribble now. Gives it to McLevain. Gives it back to Lynn. No pressure on Rice Lynn, so he can hold the ball for as long as he wants to there. Now we'll start the dribble. Gives it to Lucy. Lucy now move. Pulls up. Rice Lynn on the left side. Rice Lynn pulls up for the jumper this time. Bounces around and then falls in. Looked like it was going to kick back out of there. 6 points for Lynn. McLevain almost kept it from going out of bounds and saved it for his team, but turns it over to the Rebels. Beal will take it on the inbound. Avoids the trap, gives it to McMahon. McMahon to Gibson on the baseline. Gibson pushing in. As it stripped out. A foul called on the Cooter Wildcats. That'll be Bryson Green picking it up. Coach Mathis obviously not happy about that one. Gibson at the line for 2 here. Makes the first one. 5 points here in the first half for Trace Gibson. Second one up. And rolls around for a second, falls in. Now 6 points. McElvain up the floor trying to get around Finkbeiner. Gets it to Lynn in the front court. As Rebels with some man-to-man pressure here. Lance Lucy in the corner. McElvain on the wing now. 6 minutes to go in the first half now. 2-point lead for the Wildcats, 16-14. McElvain to Green in the corner. Green back up top now to Rice Lynn. Rice Lynn driving. Shot. Bounces in and out. Lucy flying in out of nowhere with the rebound. Puts it back up. No good. And Finkbeiner the rebound for the Rebels. Beal to Braylon Cox on the run in. Nice ball movement there. And we're tied at 16. Mathis with it on the right wing now. Dribbles up top. Trying to get around Braylon Cox. And we'll have a foul called on Braylon. His second, team second here in the second. Both teams with 2 fouls here in the second. Jack Watkins back in. Camden Washington back in. For their respective teams, Bryce Green and Braylon Cox check out for their teams as well. Watkins to Lucy in the corner. Too strong as it hits high off the backboard. McMahon out front to Beal. Beal around Watkins. Shot is no good. Tipped in the air by Washington and ball free on the court. Watkins will finally pick it up. Gives it to Lucy. Lucy in the front court to Lynn. Wide open path to the goal, and he lays it in. Nice and easy. 2-point lead for the Wildcats. Less than 5 minutes to go here in the first half now. McMahon to Finkbeiner at the free throw line. Hands it back to McMahon. Finkbeiner thought he got rid of it as he was going to the floor, but he gets called for the travel. Colton Lee back in as Trace Gibson checks out for Southland. McLevain will take the inbound, bring it up the floor. Wildcats out front by 2. 4:45 to go in the first half. Watkins for 3. Off the mark. Lucy saves it, but McMahon there to pick it up, and then Rice Lynn with it. McLevain for 3. That's good for 3 for Jaden McLevain. He finally knocks down the 3 ball. 5-point lead for Cooter. 21-16 as that's tipped out of bounds off of the Wildcats. And Coach Tyler Washington wanting to call a timeout with his Southland Rebels, so we'll take a quick timeout with 4:23 left to go in the first half and be back in 60 seconds.
When you need childcare, trust Kids R Us Daycare in Holcomb. For over 17 years, Kids R Us Daycare has been providing a loving and fun atmosphere for your children, from babies to toddlers and even big kids. You can trust Kids R Us Daycare in Holcomb. Contact Kids R Us Daycare today for more information about full or part-time care for your kiddos. Call 573-792-3390. That's 792-3390. Kids R Us Daycare on Highway 25 in Holcomb, where your kids can learn, play, and grow.
Sports activities are a key element in the education of our young people, and that's why Dunklin County Sheriff Nick Darter supports high school sports here on this Pollock Broadcasting Company station. Sheriff Darter knows that participating in sports instills a sense of value, discipline, teamwork, and good sportsmanship in our young people, both today and in the future. Good luck to the coaches, players, students, and fans all across Dunklin County from Sheriff Nick Darter and the members of the Dunklin County Sheriff's Department.
Welcome back once again. Our final of 4 games for you on this opening day here from the Tri-County Conference Tournament. Southland High School, our gracious hosts. We cannot thank them enough for their hospitality. Rebels with the basketball here. 4:20 to go in the first half. Beal now trying to get away from the trap. Washington with it now. Washington gets it back to McMinn. McMinn to Beal. Trying to get out of that corner still, really. Finkbeiner in the lane, was looking for Gibson on the baseline. Ball is loose on the floor. Watkins comes out with it. We're going to have a timeout taken by Coach Mathis now and his squad with just under 4 minutes to go in the first half. They lead at 21-16. We'll be back right after this.
Locally owned Kennett Trust Bank understands the importance of great service, great rates, and putting the focus on you. Hi, this is John Patton with Kennett Trust Bank, inviting you to stop in and see us at 917 First Street in Kennett. We offer full banking services like checking and savings accounts, plus home, auto, commercial, and agricultural loans. Stop by 917 First Street today or online at KennettTrustBank.com. Kennett Trust Bank is proud to support our area youth. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Welcome back once again. 3:58 to go here in the first half. Wildcats a 5-point lead, 21-16 as they inbound. Come length to the floor here. McLean will bring it up the floor for the Wildcats. Mathis for 3. Right side, no good. And rebound to the Rebels. McMahon comes out with it. And that tipped out by Mathis. Picked back up by McMahon. Now Washington with it to Beal. Cross court to McMahon. That's Lee. Back to McMahon. He'll pull up for the 3 from the wing and knock it down. Jeremiah McMahon. 5 points here in the quarter, and it's a 2-point ball game, 21-19. Lucy with it now for the Wildcats. Mathis driving. No look pass to Lucy. That shot blocked by Gibson and then taken away by Gibson. Washington with it. He's driving all the way to the hoop and get called for the double dribble. Turns it over to the Wildcats. 3:10 to go in the first half. McElvain once again running the offense for the Wildcats. Hands it to Lucy. Lucy to Mathis. Ricelin in the corner. Back up top to Mathis once again now. Hands it off to McElvain. Ricelin once again with it. Ricelin driving. Jumper. Shot is off the mark. And Lee out front to Washington. Washington taking it all the way. Up and in, and he draws the foul. Camden Washington, 5 points in the first half. That is McLevain picking up his first. Cooter's third here in the second. At the line for 1 will be Camden Washington. We are tied at 21. Give the Rebels the lead here. Free throw is up, and it is in. Rebels with a 22-21 lead now. McElvain, Rice Lynn. Jack Watkins left side. Back up top to Lynn. Lynn has his pocket picked by McMahon. Picked up by Gibson. McMahon with it the other way after the pass. Shot no good. Tipped around, still tipped around. And Lucy with the basketball, but a foul called on Southland Rebels, I believe. That is correct. Jeremiah McMinn. His first, team's third. Both teams, 3 fouls here in the second quarter. Coach Mathis shouting out the offensive play. Rice Lynn, right wing. McElvain once again has it. McElvain driving, block foul this time. Be on Camden Washington of the Southland Rebels. 14 foul here in the second. Watkins from the baseline here. Inbound goes to McElvain, tipped out by the Rebels. That's why you get the hands up. Bill didn't even have to look. Knocked that one out of bounds. Watkins to inbound for the Wildcats once again. This time it goes to Lucy in the corner. Lance Lucy will dribble out. Now gives it to Rice Lynn. Rice Lynn for three. From the corner, no good. Colton Lee the rebound for the Rebels. Braylon Cox has it now. Less than 2 minutes to go here in the first half. Noah Beal holds the basketball. Now Mathis creeping in on him. Cross court to Braylon Cox. Back across to Noah Beal. 22-21. Southland leads it. Beal just going to hold the basketball. Nobody pressuring here. Time clicking off the clock. Minute 30 to go in the ball game. Beal still going to hold the basketball. Hasn't even started the dribble yet. Just casually standing here. Now Mathis applying some pressure. Beal will start the dribble. Now to Braylon Cox, right side. Back to Noah Beal. Beal. Back to Braylon Cox once again. Just playing keep away here. They've taken a full minute off the clock doing this as we have less than a minute to go now here in the first half. Camden Washington right wing now. Back to Braylon Cox in the corner. Noah Beal once again. Gets it to Lee. Now they run it. Camden Washington for three. Might have been tipped in the air by Watkins. That ball is out of bounds off of Southland Rebels. Cooter Wildcats will inbound. 42 seconds to go here in the first half. McLevain with it as he comes up the floor. Rice Lynn with it. Drives. Shot up. Rolls out. And Braylon Cox the rebound for the Rebels. Front court, Colton Lee hands it back off to Braylon Cox. Now to Noah Beal. Noah, this ball stolen away. Mathis has it, and he loses a handle on it. Tipped out by Beal, it looks like. Cooter Wildcats will inbound. Substitution coming in first. Bryson Green in as Lance Lucy checks out. Now Trace Gibson in as Camden Washington checks out for the Rebels. Watkins will take it out for the Wildcats. 18.4 seconds left here in the first half. Looking to get it into Rice Lynn, and it is tipped out off of the Rebels. Now the official's going to talk it over. And the call will remain the same. It'll be Wildcat basketball here. Gets it into Green. Green has it stripped out by McMinn. Lee picks it up. Hands it off to Noah Beal. Beal, Braylon Cox. Cox back to Beal. Final seconds here in the first half. Shot by Lee is no good. McLevain slings it, and it's off the mark. We go to halftime with the Southland Rebels out front, 22-21. Here in our final game of the day for you. We'll take a break, look at the breakdown for each team here at the halfway point after this.
The Pemiscot County Career and Technology Center can provide the training you need for an entry-level position in today's advanced technical career fields. They'll help you get ahead with classes in automotive technology, ag building structures and construction trades, restaurant management, health occupations, industrial electronics, plus welding technology. All programs are backed by on-campus support and testing services. For information, call 359-2601 and get on the road to success with Pemiscot County Career and Technology Center. Call 359-2601.
McClure Trucking Incorporated in Cooter is looking for experienced over-the-road truck drivers and leasing owner-operators. McClure Trucking has flatbed trailers available right now. If you have at least 18 months over-the-road experience and are looking for a good job with good equipment, contact McClure Trucking at 573-695-4945. Drivers receive sign-on bonus and are home midweek and weekends. For more information, call McClure Trucking Incorporated at 573-695-4945.
McCord Gin in Gideon has been serving cotton producers for over 75 years, and they are proud to be a part of the farming community. They are also proud to support area youth and would like to wish them all the best of luck in the Gideon Bulldog Classic Basketball Tournament. Remember to be a good sport, have a positive attitude, and always give your best effort. Good luck to all in the Gideon Bulldog Classic Basketball Tournament from your friends at McCord Gin in Gideon.
It's always a home run when you visit the all-new Home Plate Bar and Grill at the I-55 exit in Hayti. They have delicious food served up hot and fresh. Be sure to check out their daily lunch and dinner specials. Their catfish, the best around, plus chicken, shrimp, steaks, and their smash burgers will keep you coming back for more. They have 10 big screen TVs where you can catch all the big games. Be sure to like them on Facebook. Slide into home at the Home Plate Bar and Grill at the I-55 exit in Hayti.
Sarah Jo Morgan, CPA, is dedicated to providing tax services to both businesses and individuals in the Kennett and surrounding areas. Her services are professionally designed to meet your specific needs, from decreasing your tax liabilities to tax problem resolution services, tax planning, and individual and business tax preparation services. Call Sarah Jo Morgan, CPA, 888-4242, or stop by 1091 Commerce Drive in Kennett. Sarah Jo Morgan, CPA, a proud supporter of the Holcomb Hornets.
The Pemiscot County Sheriff's Office supports the high school sports programs throughout the area and wishes everyone a very successful year. Sheriff Joe Bryant and his team know that promoting high school sports and good citizenship helps in building strong communities by making them safer, more enjoyable places to live, work, and raise a family. Good luck to all area high school athletes from Pemiscot County Sheriff Joe Bryant and the Pemiscot County Sheriff's Office.
Gideon School District 37 would like to wish the Gideon Bulldogs the best of luck in the tournament this season. The administration, school board, staff, and students all say go Bulldogs. Bring home that championship. Gideon School is happy to help sponsor the video broadcast from the tournament this year. Gideon School District 37.
The North Pemiscot R1 School District supports the North Pemiscot Mustangs at this week's tournament. Congratulations from Superintendent Kim Emmons, Board President Reggie Grant, Vice President Jeremy Lawson, Secretary Danny Angotti, Treasurer Brian Louie, and Board members Brett James, Jimmy Swims, and Toby Bradfield, along with the administration, staff, students, and fans. Good luck, Mustangs, from the North Pemiscot R1 School District in Wardell, Missouri.
The Cooter R4 School District in Cooter, Missouri supports the Cooter Wildcats at this week's tournament. The administration and Board of Education are behind the Wildcats all the way. Congratulations from Superintendent of Schools Clay Snyder, Board President James Lynn, Vice President Tony Morgan, Secretary Karen Neal, and board members Brandon Neal, Leanne Odom, Buddy Swan, and Stephen Walker, who encourage you to support this year's team. Go Wildcats from the Cooter R4 School District in Cooter, Missouri. Pemiscot County District 1 Commissioner David Greer knows the importance of supporting all school athletic events. That's why he's a sponsor of high school sports here on this Pollock Broadcasting Company station. Commissioner Greer supports the players, coaches, and students at all Pemiscot County schools and encourages everyone to come out and show your support by attending all games, both home and away. Again, good luck to all Pemiscot County athletes from your District 1 Pemiscot County Commissioner, the Honorable David Greer.
Welcome back once again to Southland High School, location for the Tri-County Conference Tournament here in 2025. And what a matchup we have here in our final of 4 games for you on day 1. As Cooter Wildcats led 13-9 after 1, but now Southland Rebels, the 6th seed, leading the 3 seed Cooter Wildcats 22-21 here at the halfway point. Looking at the breakdown for the Cooter Wildcats, Rice Lynn leading all scores with 8 points. Jaden McIlvain right behind him with 7. Jackson Watkins with 3 points for the Wildcats. Lance Lucy with 2. And Jaden Mathis with a free throw with 1 point for the Wildcats in the first half. Mathis, the only free throw shooter. He is 1 of 2 from the free throw line for the Wildcats in the first half in this one. For the Southland Rebels, leading scorers with 6 points are Trace Gibson and Camden Washington. Braylon Cox with 3. Noah Beal with 2. And Jerry McMinn right behind the leaders with 5 for the Rebels. The Rebels shooting 4 of 7 from the charity stripe. And this one as they lead at 22-21 at the half. Again, our matchup, we'll go ahead and talk about that schedule for tomorrow night. It'll be junior varsity. Boys at 5:30. Risco taking on Southland tomorrow. The winner of that matchup will advance to the championship, take on 1 seed Cooter in the championship game on Thursday. And in the varsity bracket for tomorrow at 7 o'clock, that matchup is set. 1 seed Risco, 5 seed Clarkton. And our other matchup will be the winner of this ball game against 2 seed Gideon, 8:30 tomorrow night. Winners of those two matchups take on each other for the championship on Thursday. Take our final halftime break, come back with the second half in this one. Southland leading Cooter 22-21. We'll be back after this.
At Black Gold Farms in Arbor, Missouri, we're passionate about fresh, responsibly grown food. Every day, we dig into the black earth to grow our gold, the food on your plate. For us, it's more than delivering quality in every single potato. It's about always digging deeper. Learn more about us at blackgoldfarms.com. The entire staff at Black Gold Farms wants to take this time to wish all the area teams the best of luck. Black Gold Farms is proud to support area youth because our communities are the backbone of everything we do.
Hey, this is Daryl Wilcoxon with Wilcoxon's Home Place on the South Bypass in Kennett, Missouri. We're getting new products in every week and would like to help you make your place a show place. Living room suites, recliners, including lift chairs, bedroom suites, mattress sets with adjustable bases, appliances, and TVs. We have several payment options available. Come see us at Wilcoxon's Home Place Furniture and Appliance, 901 South Bypass in Kennett, Missouri. A family furniture tradition for over 70 years.
Every dollar counts. At Farm Credit Southeast Missouri, it is our mission to help your bottom line. If you have a farm, agribusiness, or rural home financed at a bank on a short-term rate or with a balloon payment looming, we may have the long-term solution. We have the products and the expertise that can set you up for long-term success. Fixed rates, no farm credit fees, one less worry. Farm Credit Southeast Missouri, your ag lender.
Contact Jay Ward in Portageville at 379-3461.
The Risco Tigers are included in this week's Tri-County Tournament, and the administration and faculty along with staff and students at the Risco R2 School District couldn't be any prouder. Congratulations are extended to the Tiger team by Superintendent Dr. Amy Baker and members of the Board of Education led by President Ashley Calvert, Vice President Kent Buck, Treasurer Daniel Presley, Secretary Jeff White, and board members Mark McDowell, Sean Ludwig, and Daniel Mims. Good luck, Tigers, from the R2 School District in Risco, Missouri.
Need tires? Danny Laceville Sales Company is the place to go. You can buy tires anywhere, but why would you? We have 25 years experience. We know tires. We live and breathe tires. We have the best tire deals around. Call us at 573-276-5965 or my cell phone at 573-718-1791. And as always, we appreciate your business.
Splash of Class Car Wash. This is where you wash your car. Splash of Class Car Wash and Cut. 2 state-of-the-art automatic brushless bays, removing dirt and grime, PDQ. Or use their convenient self-service bays and multiple powerful vacuums. Open 24/7. Give your vehicle the showroom shine it deserves. With a splash of class, this is where you wash your car. Forget the rest. This is the best. Splash of Class Car Wash on First Street next to Sonic and Kenneth.
Welcome back once again. Southland High School, the host for the Tri-County Conference Tournament. And what a day of basketball it has been. Close one in our first matchup. Gideon and Holcomb at the half, but then Gideon pulling away in the second half, winning that one 61-36. Risco, a big win over North Pemiscot, 87-10. A nail-biter in our matchup right before this one is Clarkton, the mild upset over 4C Delta C7, 55-51. And here we are at the halfway point in our final game of the night for you. Southland leading 22-21 over the Cooter Wildcats as we start the second half. Southland will start with the basketball. Southland Rebels looking for the upset. It's the 6 seed over the 3 seed Cooter Wildcats. Full half to play. Gibson on the baseline, pushes up and puts it in. 3-point lead now for the Rebels, 24-21 as McIlvain brings it in the front court for the Wildcats. Watkins on the left side. We're going to have a timeout taken by Coach Mathis and the Wildcats. 7:41 left in the third. They trail 24-21. We'll be back right after this.
Cameron Bunting Parker, your District 150 Missouri State Representative, is a supporter of high school academics and sports throughout the region. She takes this opportunity to salute all area teams. As your District 150 State Representative, Cameron Bunting Parker wants to hear your views and your concerns. She's proud to serve the people of Southeast Missouri at the state capitol as your voice in Jefferson City. Good luck to all area teams from Cameron Bunting Parker, your Missouri State Representative for District 150. Paid for by the committee to elect Cameron Bunting Parker, Philip A. Santi, Treasurer.
Welcome back once again. The Cooter Wildcats taking the time out. 7:41 left in the third. And they will inbound, trailing 24-21 here. McElvain with it off the inbound. Gives it to Ricelin. Back to McElvain now. Mathis hollers the offensive formation. Watkins after picking up the dribble. Now to McElvain. McElvain will dribble back up near midcourt. Now gives it off to Ricelin. Bryson Green. Top of the key. Gives it to Mathis. Mathis at the free throw line. That is short. And Braylon Cox rebound for the Southland Rebels. Gives it off to Noah Beal. Now Jeremiah McMinn to Finkbeiner. Braylon Cox left side looking for Beal. Gibson on the baseline. That is knocked out of bounds, but a foul on the play. Gibson will go to the line for two. That'll be Watkins picking up the foul, his first in the ball game. Gibson at the line for two. Makes the first one. 9 points in the game for Tracy Gibson. Senior for the Rebels makes that one. Now he has 10. 4 for 4 from the free throw line for Gibson. McElvain front court as he was looking for Watkins and throws it out of bounds. Watkins was cutting in and Green didn't see him move. 5-point lead for the Rebels as they inbound 26-21. No, we're going to have a timeout taken by Cooter. Again, 6:58 left in the third. They trail 26-21. We'll be back after this.
Positive experiences that sports and an active lifestyle bring play an important role in a young person's life. Sports teach teamwork, problem-solving skills, and boost self-esteem. The Holcomb Hornets have proved this to be true. The staff at Levi Bader Farms recognizes the Holcomb Hornets' hard work and dedication this year, and they are so proud of them. Everyone at Levi Bader Farms wants to take this time to congratulate the Holcomb Hornets on a job well done and wishes them the very best of luck. Way to go, Hornets, from your friends at Levi Bader Farms.
At Carmack Shell and Convenience Store, convenience is more than just a catchy word. It's what they're all about. Carmack never closes and is always open with convenience items including hot foods, sandwiches, and grocery items, plus a complete stock of beverages. Carmack is just off the interstate and is your source for Shell gas and diesel fuel. Never mind the time of day or night, because Carmack Shell and Convenience Store is always open and conveniently located right off I-55 at Exit 1. Look for the giant American flag. Carmack, one of your high school sports boosters.
Welcome back. Action underway as we come back out of the timeout. Braylon Cox for three from the top of the key. That's off the mark. Hustle for the basketball. McMinn saved it, but then tried to tip it back in while he's out of bounds. Laughs about it as he knew he couldn't do it. As he runs up the floor now, and then he'll turn it over to the Wildcats. Green will inbound. Gets it into McElvain. McElvain trying to get around Braylon Cox in the backcourt, and he does finally. As Braylon giving him no breathing room here. Now to Ricelin. Jack Watkins for three, and that is good for three for Jack Watkins. His first point since first quarter. Cuts it back to a 2-point lead now for the Rebels. 26-24. Braylon Cox driving to the hoop. Too strong off the glass. Gibson too strong as well. Beal with the rebound. He puts it up and too strong off the glass. Finally, Trace Gibson with the rebound and the putback. Bryson Green will bring it up the floor now. Takes it all the way in. That is blocked by Gibson. Off of Bryson Green, and it'll be Southland basketball back the other way. 6 minutes to go here in the third quarter. Southland a 28-24 lead here. Braylon Cox with it right wing. Driving now Gibson off the feed, and a foul. It will be Bryson Green picking up the foul. His third, team second, and Trace Gibson at the line once again. First one is short, off the rim, no good. Lance Lucy into the ball game as Bryson Green would check out. Second shot from Gibson is in as he splits the free throws at time. 7 points for Gibson here in the frame. 13 in the ball game. Only player in double digits currently. Ricelin with it. Spin move. Kicks it out to Lance Lucy for three from the wing. That's off the mark. Put back by Jaden McLevain, though. 3-point lead for the Rebels. McMahon, front court to Gibson. Gibson was trying the bounce pass to Finkbeiner, but stolen by Lucy. And Lucy will draw the foul as Jeremiah McMahon will get called for it. His second. Team's first here in the third. Colton Lee checking in as Trace Gibson checks out. Inbound from the baseline. Watkins for the Wildcats. Sit up top to Lucy. Lucy driving in, pulls up for the jumper high off the glass, no good. Colton Lee tried to save it, but saying he stepped out of bounds. Wildcat basketball once again. Inbound trailing 29-26, 5:11 left in the third. Watkins will inbound. Was trying to get it into McLevain, but Braylon Cox steals it away. Jeremy McMahon now. He'll bring it in the front court. Gives it to Noah Beal for three from the left wing. Rolls in and out. Riceley in the rebound for the Wildcats. Hands it off to McLevain, who gives it to Lucy. Lucy. Mathis. Mathis driving now. Little finger roll, no good. Noah Beal the rebound for the Rebels. McMahon back the other way. Has it on the right wing, hands it off to Beal. Beal the bounce pass to Lee. Braylon Cox for three left wing this time. That's good for three for Braylon Cox. 6 points for Braylon in the ball game. A 6-point lead now for the Rebels. Their biggest lead of the night, 32-26. Mathis with it, right wing. Give it up top to Ricelin. Back to Jaden Mathis. Lance Lucy. He'll get called for the travel as he shuffled the feet before he started the dribble. 4:07 to go in the third. McMahon will take it out for the Southland Rebels. Gives it to Beal in the backcourt. Beal brings it in the front court. Now McMahon left side. Finkbeiner. Cross court to Braylon Cox for three. That's off the rim, no good. Cox picks it back up, shoots it again. That's off the mark. Strong rebound by the Wildcats. Ricelin with it, hands it off to McLevain. He'll come up the floor with it. Ricelin once again. Now Lucy hands it off to Mathis. Mathis the long three from the wing. Off the mark. Tipped in the air by Lee. Out front to McMahon. Finkbeiner shot is up and in. First points in the game by Finkbeiner. 8-point lead for the Rebels now. McLevain trying to get around Braylon Cox. Drive, shot, up, can't fall as it comes off the rim. Looked like it went in and out on that one. Noah Beal has it now right side, and he'll slow things down for the Rebels here. Approaching 3 minutes to go in the third. Braylon Cox on the wing. Finkbeiner and Coach Washington wants to call a timeout. Give his squad short breather here. 3:03 to go in the third. They lead it 34-26. We'll be back after this.
Show me the way to go home. I'm tired and I want to go to bed. You need a good night's sleep?
Check out our big mattress sale at Hubbard & Hoke Furniture.
Save up to $400 on Sealy Posturepedic sets.
Save up to $625 on iComfort memory foam sets.
Get your best night's sleep with this luxurious adjustable base. You can always hear me singing this song. Show me the way to go.
To Hubbard & Hoke Furniture, Blyville and Osceola.
Welcome back once again. If the scoreboard is correct, both teams with just 2 timeouts left. 3:03 left in the third, and Southland leading this one 34-26 over the Cooter Wildcats. The Rebels, the hosts for the Tri-County Conference Tournament, the 6th seed. looking for an upset over 3-seed Cooter here. Still a lot of basketball left to play, and anything can happen. This game of basketball. McMahon will take it out for the Rebels. 3:03 to go in the third. Beal with it now. He's going to hold it for a minute. Now we'll give it to Finkbeiner. Cross court to McMahon. McMahon now will kick it back up top to Beal. Back to McMahon. Rebels swinging it around here. Stripped out. Finkbeiner picks it up. Gives it to Beal. McMahon. Washington in the corner. Washington driving. Cross court to Finkbeiner. Up top to Beal. McMahon. Avoids the trap there. As the Rebels just playing keep away here, looks like. Now, a foul called on the Wildcats. That is Jaden McLevain picking up the foul, his second in the ball game. Third team foul for the Wildcats here in the third. McMahon will inbound for the Rebels. Gives it to Beal. Beal to Washington. Washington to McMahon in the corner. McLevain and Watkins there. Washington saving it. Looks like they're playing volleyball out there. Now they get it into Finkbeiner. McMahon saved it, then Washington gave it back to him. Just kind of slapped it back at him there. Cross court to Washington. Finkbeiner on the left wing. Cross court to McMahon. And dribbles now, right wing. Gets crossed up. Fans want a travel call there. Washington for three from the corner. That's off the mark. Beal picks it up. Lee at the free throw line. Now Washington, and that's good for three for Camden Washington. 9 points for Washington and a 11-point lead for Southland Rebels here. 37-26. Minute 20. Watkins for three. That's off the mark. Might have been tipped by Beal. Colton Lee with it now in the front court. Gives it to Beal. Rebels' last possession took almost a minute and a half off the clock before that 3-point was sunk by Washington. Finkbeiner draws the foul. Jack Watkins picking that foul up, his second in the ball game. Team's fourth here in the third. 1 minute, 1 second left in the third quarter. McMahon will inbound for the Rebels. Gets it into Washington. Washington has his pocket pick, but Beal picks it up. Now McMahon up near midcourt. Starts the dribble now. Hands it off to Washington. Beal now left side. Beal pressured by McLevain. Gives it to Washington. Now McMahon right wing. Back up top to Washington. Again playing keep away here in the third quarter. Finkbeiner driving. Now picks up the dribble, looking for help here. Gives it to Washington once again. Washington running baseline. Shot up and in, and he draws the foul. Nice move there by Washington. 5 points in the quarter, 11 in the ball game. He'll go to the line, try to convert a 3-point play here. Bryson Green picking up his fourth. And Lucy will check in as Green checks out. That is the fifth foul here in the quarter for the Wildcats. 26.3 seconds left in the third. Washington at the line for one. It's up, and it's in. 40-26, the lead for Southland Rebels here, the host for the Tri-County Conference Tournament. McLevain with the top of the key. He'll back up now. Mathis right wing. Mathis trying to get around a defender. Gives it to Lucy. Lucy spin move. Pushes in now. Shot no good off the glass. Final seconds here in the quarter. Washington drives. Lays it in. And that'll be the final shot here in the third quarter. We'll go to the fourth with Southland out front. 42-26 over the Cooter Wildcats. Back with the fourth after this.
We are pioneers, dreamers, the ones they said would never make it, and the ones still trying. We're lifesavers, life changers, those who bring life to your world. We're where compassion meets precision and empowerment meets innovation. An expert system of care where love abounds so that God can do the impossible. We are NEA Baptist.
Nutrien Ag Solutions can offer a full complement of agricultural products and services, including fertilizer, seed, crop protection chemicals, and custom application. For fast, dependable service, call Nutrien Ag at Cooter at 695-2126, Reeves at 737-2218, or contact any of their other Boot Heel locations. Yes, for integrity, value, and dependability, call Nutrien Ag Solutions in the same location for over 45 years.
Welcome back once again to Southland, and the Rebels, the hosts for this tournament, have a 42-26 lead as we go to the fourth quarter. The last 8 minutes of regulation here for the Wildcats as they need to mount a 16-point comeback here in the quarter. They have the talent and the weapons to do it, but they are slowly running out of time. Southland already a victory over the Wildcats in the regular season, 54-40 the final on that one. Trying to go 2-0 against the Wildcats and advance to the semifinals. This matchup as well. Green back in the ball game, playing with 4 fouls here in the fourth quarter. Inbounds to McIlvain. Camden Washington getting called for the foul now for the Rebels. His second, team's first here in the fourth. Green will inbound once again. Gets it into McIlvain. McIlvain to Watkins. Rice Lynn left side. Lynn picks up the dribble, now looking for help. Hands it off to McIlvain. McIlvain dribbles back up top. Hands it off to Mathis. Mathis now trying to get around Finkbeiner. McIlvain for three. That's good for three for Jaden McIlvain. 12 points for McIlvain in the ball game. As the Wildcats pressure here. Gibson in the front court to Finkbeiner. Washington in the corner now. Washington driving. Shot is up and in. 16 points in the game for Washington. 10 of those coming here in the second half. Mathis with it now. Watkins. Now Lynn. Watkins in the corner. Watkins dribbles around, loses a handle on it, and Beal picks it up. Beal will pull up, slow down, and wait for his team to get set. McMahon now right side. Back to Beal up near midcourt. Gibson. That's Washington in the corner. Gibson. Now McMahon. McMahon now with the dribble. And a foul called now on Mathis. That is his first, team's first here in the fourth. Raylan Cox into the ball game as Elijah Finkbeiner checks out. Lance Lucy back in as Bryson Green checks out. 6:39 left in regulation. Spiel takes the inbound, gives it to Braylon Cox. McMahon right side. Race Gibson with it now. Back to McMahon. McMahon now trying to get around the double team. As Rebels just swinging it around. Washington for three. Camden Washington is on fire here in the second half. 19 points in the ball game. 13 of those coming here in the third and fourth quarter. 47-29, the lead now for the Rebels. Lynn pushes in. Jumper in the lane is good for two for Rice Lynn. He's in double digits with 10 for the Wildcats. Some pressure by Cooter. Gibson now, Braylon Cox with it on the right wing. McMahon has it now. Cross court to Beal. Gibson, top of the key to McMahon. Rebels just swinging it around here. Gibson pushing in. Washington in the corner for three. Let's see if he can keep it going. Another three-pointer by Camden Washington, the sophomore, coming off the bench as well. Did not start this game, but he has been one of the biggest weapons for the Rebels. Watkins for three. That's off the mark. Lucy had a hand on it, but Braylon Cox will pick it up. 19 points the lead for the Rebels. Noah Beal with it. Now Trace Gibson. Gibson will dribble out, hands it back to Beal. Beal waiting for some pressure. McLean now will apply some pressure. McMahon now. Pressured by Watkins. Hands it back off to Beal. Back to McMahon. Southland just playing keep away here. Hands it off to Washington. Washington back to McMahon now. McMahon picks up the dribble, looking for help. Hands it off to Beal once again. Rebels taking some precious time off the clock for the Wildcats. And a foul by Mathis. His second, team second here in the fourth. 4:32 to go in regulation. Raylan Cox inbounds to Gibson. And a foul by Lance Lucy now. His second, team's third here in the fourth. Noah Beal within the backcourt now. And a foul on Noah Beal. Cooter Wildcats intentionally fouling here with 4.5 minutes left. Jaden McElvain, his third, team's fourth. Next one is bonus shooting for the Southland Rebels here. And the ball game will be Jaden Simmons for the Wildcats. Lance Lucy will come out. Trace Gibson on the inbound. He'll just drive in and lay it in for two. 15 points for Gibson in the ball game. 21-point lead now for the Rebels, 52-31. Rice Lynn in the corner. Rice Lynn driving. Jumper is off the mark. Simmons the rebound. McElvain. Mathis top of the key. Mathis driving. Nice move there by Jaden Mathis. Mathis being relatively quiet. Only his third point in the game. McMahon with it now. Gibson. Raylan Cox. Drive. Shot. Off the mark. Out of bounds. Off of the Rebels. Wildcat basketball going back the other way. 3:46 to go in regulation now. 14 fouls for the Wildcats, 1 for Southland here in the fourth quarter. Watkins out as Lucy checks in. Simmons will take it out for the Wildcats. Jaden McElvain will bring it up the floor. Nicely in, Lance Lucy now. Jaden Mathis with the top of the key. McElvain, the quick release three. It bounces up and over the goal and goes out of bounds. Southland basketball, 3:33 to go in regulation. 52-33, the lead for the Rebels here. Bill with the inbound, and a foul by Jaden Simmons. His first, 5th team foul for the Wildcats. Bonus shooting now the rest of the way, 3 minutes and 32 seconds for Southland Rebels. At the line will be Noah Beal. Noah only 2 points in the game. And he has been a key. Passing the ball around and still just 2 points. As he misses the first free throw, Jack Watkins into the ball game as Jaden Simmons checks out. Watkins with 2 fouls for the Wildcats. And a miss on the second free throw. But the Rebels with the basketball, the rebound, and guess who? Camden Washington with the three. 25 points for the sophomore as he has been hitting 3-ball after 3-ball. McElvain drives, leaves it short off the backboard. Over on the left side to Washington, into the corner. Washington driving, has it stolen away by Mathis, but he gets it back. McMahon with it now up near midcourt. Back to Washington. Back to McMahon. McElvain with the foul on Camden. That is McElvain's 4th. Bryson Green and Jaden McElvain each with 4 for the Wildcats. Washington, the leading scorer, leading all scorers. At the line, 2 free throws here. First one is short off the front of the rim. Second one is up. Rolls in and out. Ball is free, and Braylon Cox will pick it up. Hands it to Noah Beal. Noah Beal to McMahon. McMahon to Washington for 3. That is short this time, and McElvain the rebound for the Wildcats. 1-on-2. He's going to kick back out. Mathis, Lucy with it now. Back to Mathis. Mathis the long 3. That doesn't fall. McMahon with the rebound, and we're going to have a timeout taken by Coach Tyler Washington and the Southland Rebels as they lead it 55-33, 2:38 in regulation. We'll be back after this.
And just like that, it's February, the month of shadows, love, and presidents. I'm JP with JP Ford and Blythe. February is the month when our leaders have once said, "You can't drive a Ford if you don't have one." Okay, maybe they didn't really say that, but you get the point. Come and see us all month long to take advantage of the President's Day sale with massive savings. Visit JP Ford today. We are right on the price, and we are right on the 55.
Welcome back once again to Southland High School, location for the Tri-County Conference Tournament. Rebels lead it by 22, 55-33. Noah Beal will go to the line for two as Jaden Mathis commits his third foul in the ballgame. 2:32 left in regulation. Noah Beal currently 0 for 4 from the free throw line. Make it 1 for 5. He sinks that one. His third point in the ballgame. Second one's up and it's in. Sinks both of those now. He has 4 in the ballgame. 24-point lead. 57-33 the lead for Southland. Lucy draws the foul. He'll go to the line for 2. Southland second here in the fourth. Committed by Jeremiah McMinn. His third. Lucy at the line for the first time tonight. Makes the first one. It's only the third and fourth free throw attempts for the Cooter Wildcats tonight. Second shot from Lance Lucy, that is up and in as he sinks both of them. Noah Beal, cross court to Washington on the baseline. Too strong, and Lucy the rebound. Lucy to Mathis. Mathis trying to get in the front court with it. Jack Watkins the long three from the wing. That's in and out, no good. Braylon Cox the rebound. Into the front court, Trace Gibson wide open under the basket. Up and in, 17 points for Gibson. Under 2 minutes to go in regulation here. Southland with the lead. McElvain the long three, knocks it down. 15 points for McElvain. Braylon Cox with it now. Into the front court, runs to the baseline. Now he'll kick it back up to Beal. Beal to McMinn. Washington in the corner. Minute and a half to go. Braylon Cox for 3 from the right wing this time. A high bounce, and Washington a hand on it. Cox with it. Gibson puts it up and in. 19 points for Gibson now. 61-38, the lead for the Rebels. As they will advance in this tournament. McElvain the long three, once again knocking it down. 18 points for McElvain. 3 threes here in the fourth quarter. Where 9 of those coming from. Noah Beal trying to get in the front court. Gets it to Gibson. Cross court to Braylon Cox. Jeremiah McMinn now to Beal. Beal to Gibson. Gibson now draws the foul. He'll go to the line for 2. That is Mathis's 4th foul here in the fourth quarter. 49.7 seconds on the clock here in the fourth quarter. First free throw from Gibson is in there. Nothing but net. So it just popped the bottom of the net there. Substitutions in. Simmons and number 12. I don't have on my roster here. Figure out who that is. Second one from Gibson is off the mark. Wildcats looking to finish it out here. 45 seconds to go now. McElvain the long three once again. That's off the mark. Braylon Cox with the rebound. A timeout taken by the Rebels, only for a substitution, and that is it. As Trace Gibson checks out, it'll be Canyon Boggess checking in, the senior for the Rebels. McMahon with it. Cross court to Beal. Now to Braylon Cox. Once again to McMahon. Back up top to Braylon Cox. Now Beal with it up near the corner. Back to Braylon Cox once again. Hands it off to McMahon. Cross court to Beal. Beal to Boggess to Camden Washington. I think they threw it to Boggess so he could get a shot in, and he said, no, that's all right. As the final seconds click off the clock, the victory to the Southland Rebels, 62-41, our final score. We will take a break and come back and wrap it up from day one here and talk about day two here at the Tri-County Conference Tournament after this.
Good luck to all area teams from Danny Glass, your Pemiscot Dunklin Electric Co-op Director for District 1. Danny Glass knows that participating in high school sports plays a huge role in developing the leaders of tomorrow. That's why Danny Glass is glad to help boost high school sports in this area as a sports booster. Again, good luck to all area high school teams from Danny Glass, your Pemiscot Dunklin Electric Co-op Director for District 1.
Year after year, you can rely on the experts at Greenpoint Ag in Deering to work alongside you for more profitable acres. Greenpoint Ag is among the leaders in ag technology and will deliver better results for you, our area farmers. Contact Greenpoint Ag today for more information, 573-757-6253, or stop in Greenpoint Ag on Highway J in Deering. Greenpoint Ag is proud to be part of the Deering community and supports our area youth. Greenpoint Ag wishes you and your family happy holidays and a profitable new year.
Welcome back one more time to this matchup, our final game of the evening, and the Southland Rebels, the hosts, and also the 6th seed here in the Tri-County Conference Tournament. An upset over 3-seed Cooter Wildcats, 62-41 the final score. Breakdown for the Cooter Wildcats, leading scorer was Jaden McElvain, 18 points, 9 of those coming in the fourth quarter. Also in double digits was Rice Lynn with 10 points. Jackson Watkins finished with 6, Lance Lucy with 4, and Jaden Mathis with 3 for the Wildcats. Wildcats 3 or 4 from the free throw line. For the Southland Rebels in the victory, 2 players in double digits in a big way as Camden Washington had 25 points in the ballgame, hit 6 threes for the Southland Rebels, 8 points in the third quarter and 11 coming in the fourth quarter to give his team a big lead in this one. Also, Trace Gibson, a big factor, 20 points in the ball game for that young man. Braylon Cox finished with 6, Noah Beal with 4, Jeremiah McMahon with 5, and Elijah Finkbender with 2. The Southland Rebels busy from the free throw line, 20 attempts, they made 11 in the ball game. We're going to take one more break here from Southland Tri-County Conference Tournament Day 1 and come back, look at the brackets for tomorrow when we return after this.
You were in an accident. You're okay, but your vehicle is damaged. What do?
First, call your insurance company and let them create a claim number. Then call Rodney at Pitts Collision and Towing Service in Steele. Rodney Pitts and Marie Alsop will process your claim and start the process of getting your vehicle back to its pre-accident condition. Don't let your insurance company steer you out of town. Choose Pitts Collision and Towing Service. Pitts Collision and Towing Service is known for their precise body and frame repairs on all foreign and domestic vehicles. They now offer plastic welding, which makes your rubber or plastic bumpers look brand new. In addition, Pitts Collision and Towing Service has a large stock of auto parts and small truck parts. Call Pitts Collision and Towing Service today at 573-695-4741 or 573-837-3228.
Or stop by Pitts Collision and Towing Service today, 121 South Walnut in Steele.
Welcome back one more time from day one of the Tri-County Conference Tournament here from Southland High School, Cardwell, Missouri. We do want to thank them one more time for their gracious hospitality. And something I failed to do earlier is give R&R Pool Hall a shout out for their phenomenal catering here in the hospitality room as well, man. They they have knocked it out of the park, kind of spoiling us media guys here in the hospitality area with some awesome food in there. But let's look at day 2 coming up tomorrow. 3 matchups on day 2 here from the Tri-County Conference Tournament. We'll have a junior varsity matchup start things off tomorrow at 5:30. It'll be the host, Southland, taking on Risco. In that semifinal matchup, technically, as the winner will advance and take on 1 seed Cooter in the championship game on Thursday. In the varsity boys bracket tomorrow, 2 games. 1 seed Risco taking on 5 seed Clarkton at 7 o'clock. And then at 8:30, our nightcap for tomorrow night will be 2 seed Gideon taking on the host, 6 seed Southland Rebels. Rebels looking for back-to-back upsets in this tournament here in advance to the championship on Thursday. That'll do it for day 1. We do want to thank you, the fans, for tuning in, our sponsors for making it possible to bring you coverage of this Tri-County Conference Tournament here from Southland High School. Again, want to thank them for their hospitality. Barry Jones for the call earlier as well. Monty Lyons back at the station. Tad Jones, even though he's still not 100%, he's given us 1,000% on the tech side of things, as we can't do any of this without his support. And Paul Glass for Pollock Broadcasting. Until tomorrow night, 3 games for you on day 2, Tri-County Conference Tournament. We will see you then.
This has been live coverage from the 2025 Tri-County Basketball Tournament from Southland High School in Cardwell, Missouri. Our broadcast presented by Baker Implement Company, Farm Credit Services of Southeast Missouri, NEA Baptist Hospital, Wilcoxon's Home Place Furniture. Other broadcast sponsors include Levi Bader Farms, Splash of Class Car Wash, Weaver Farms, Danny Lacewell Tires, Sarah Jo Morgan CPA, Mako Companies, Black Gold Farms, Nutrient Ag Solutions of Cooter, Southland Schools, District 150 State Representative Cameron Bunting Parker, the Risco R2 Schools, by Southern Bank, Pemiscot County Sheriff's Department, 25th District State Senator Jason Bean, Kennett Trust Bank, McCord Gin, Pitts Collision and Towing, Home Plate Bar and Grill, by the Gideon School District, JP Ford Nissan in Blytheville, Carmack Shell and Convenience Store, by the Cooter School District, Pemiscot Dunklin District 1 Director Danny Glass, Pemiscot County Special School District, Dunklin County Sheriff Nick Darter, Kids R Us Daycare, Greenpoint Ag in Deary, The Junction in Holcomb, MFA Oil, North Pemiscot Schools, McClure Trucking, Pemiscot County District 1 Commissioner David Greer, Hubbard and Hope Furniture, and by Zenith State Bank. This broadcast has been a production of Pollock Broadcasting Company.